Ese es lo que habíamos pedido.
Welcome back to Tales of Zoggirial. It's been a night so far with the
Keep
pre-stream.
the first steak, coward.
I didn't hit record. Fuck you. All right. My interest. Okay, but it's probably been a week or 5 seconds, depending on how you're watching this. We still don't have our wolf boy Jax. He's off in the mountains. Don't worry about him.
He's literally in the mountains.
He's wolfing out.
But okay, I'm having to roll my dice for tonight's session, and we have, if it's a 6, I re-roll. It's a 6, so I re-roll. If it's 6, I re-roll.
Can we smell the dice?
Yes, you can smell your dice.
Okay.
I did it anyways.
All right. The person that's going to give us our recap is Nax.
I'm gonna commit a fucking hate crime because you've rolled me every time since I've
I'm
started.
going to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll. Pete.
Damn, bro.
Let's go!
Hang on. It's a
fucking
mic
go!
like a hate crime.
First Nax, then Pete.
The fucking alright, whatever, man. What happened?
I don't take notes because I'll never be rolled.
You know how about I just volunteer Celia to do the recap?
That's not how that works.
No, it's that's not how.
Do not mess with my valet.
Hang on, I'm trying. I'm trying to remember what happened last session. Give me a moment, please.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yo, it's never me.
Did
Let's go.
we do anything before going to the Queen? What did we do before that?
I think. Oh yeah, you had the conversation with Lockhart.
Oh, we had a bunch
True.
of internal conversations. That's right.
Who cares
Yeah,
about
no,
internal
they-
drama?
Yeah, basically the entire wait, was the mass thing?
No, that was.
Was that the session before that?
Wait, did you go to see?
Yeah, no, because we
Cora?
talked to Miss Bear.
Yeah, you went to
talked Miss
see,
Bear
and then there was the mask. Yes, you went to see
Yes, yes.
Miss Bear, and then mask, and then yeah, continue.
Okay. I think I have my thoughts in order now. So at the start of the session, Pete and Jose was having a very enlightening discussion about the geometry of the planet,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that conversation, we proceeded to Miss Bear's residence, where we, one way or another, invited ourselves in. Talked a bit with Cora. Tried to downplay her trauma. Well, not really downplay. Tried to essentially make sure she doesn't burn herself out. And then we talked to Miss Bear, gave her back the musical instrument. Found out that the musical instrument has essentially been corrupted. Pete asked for some extra information regarding the Queen and the city, to which Miss Bear and Jose answered. And then Miss Bear promised to help Jose with his dilemma in reviving his house. And then I think that was it. We went back home after that. While Nax was, for lack of a better term, consuming the head to preserve the eyes, a piece of, what was the color of the blob? Was it just silver?
A black
Was it
ichor.
Okay. A mass of black ichor basically just sprung out and started running away. Nax tried to stop it for a brief second, casting a spell, but then just stopped bothering after that. To which there was a little chase scene. Lockhart wasn't there. Celio, Jose, and Pete went after it. We were able to stop it before it ran away. To which it stopped being a piece of black ichor and became what looks to be a chipped piece of mass, which Pete currently still has in his bag. We all went to sleep. We took. Celio went to sleep. Jose and Pete took turns taking a bath. After Jose had finished his bath, he had a conversation with Nax about what had happened in at his estate, and Nax may or may not have awakened some kind of eldritch item in the form of a book. We're not sure yet, but they went into separate rooms. Pete, everybody went to sleep. Next morning, everybody was getting ready, getting prepared. Lockout went around apologizing to everyone, to first Nax and then Pete. A bunch of the internal drama was cleared up. Good news. And then we went to see the Ruby Queen, where we had a very enlightening conversation there too. Until we found out that Joe had found some survivors out in the sewers, and we went. We've since left the royal court with Seraphina, which is one of the aides of the Ruby Queen.
Yeah, well,
And well, currently, yep.
you got news that
And-
Kill's still in Takat, so you guys were starting to run over there.
Yes, I was gonna bring that up next.
Yeah.
We're currently on our way over to Candle Market.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, and that's all I can remember.
Yeah, that was most of it. I'm going to share the Takat map again. Share record. And
Yippee!
everyone has that record?
Yep.
Alright. Right now you guys are heading from the Court Borough to the Candle Market. And I'm actually going to change this music because yeah.
Oh.
You guys start running off out of the Ruby Castle stronghold, the Ruby Fort Castle, I believe. And Seraphina is following you guys. This is not finished, but I do have art. Do you want to wait until it's finished or no?
Oh, it's not done yet, dude. Fuck.
No, he had some last minute touch-ups. Up to you guys.
It's up to
Doesn't
everyone.
matter.
I've technically already seen it.
Well, now I want to see it. If he's seen it, I want to see it.
Okay, let me grab it real quick. Give me one bit. Just to save image. Starting off a little bit slow, but that's fine. Do you know when you can do those? Try to do tasks and it's not allowing you. Your brain's not making you do them.
Me every day at work. Yeah. What?
Yeah, that sounds like an everyday occurrence for me too.
Yeah. Older.
I think there's medication for that.
I'd rather not take that.
Western medicine doesn't work on Eastern minds.
Yes.
Silly prescription.
Close that. Close that. Refresh this. Go to campaign.
I'm afraid if I take medicine, I won't be funny anymore.
Who said you were ever funny?
Damn.
Damn.
Uh,
you got you
my-
here.
my friend
This-
Paul said that.
There you
He's in my
guys
head,
go.
but, you know. Wow, that loaded instantly. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was fast.
Mm-hmm. That is, this woman is following you. She has tan-like skin, black hair. Her garb is colored in red and gold.
I gotta say though, why is part of her sword strap to her handle? That's my only.
There's reasons.
Damn, boy, she thick.
Not thicker than the Ruby Queen, though.
That's true, though.
Of course, I'm looking at the sword while y'all are looking at everything else.
It's just a priority.
There's a sword in there? Oh, yeah, there is.
Yes, but she is following you guys. With that, with you guys are just making a beeline towards Takat, right? I mean, not Takat, towards the kind
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
make a
shit.
beeline to us.
We gotta get back out. We gotta get back in there.
a beeline towards the Kendall Market. Uh, do, 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 do.
Why are we going there again?
Fine.
Is that where it
man.
kills?
Oh, what was that?
We're heading toward. Why are we heading toward the candle market again? I kind of forgot.
He was there.
Oh, Kill is there. Okay.
Yeah, apparently so. We're trying to catch him before he gets out.
Okay. I'm just resharing the map so the player side can have it. When you guys are running over, and I would say when you guys are passing Unicorn's Village, Nax and Silly, you see, Silly, you would recognize this person. You see a well-dressed individual with, that has a mask, one side black, one side white. Has a black line cane. And he seems to be holding the white side of the mask, like the cheek area.
Hmm.
And he,
Sorry, I forgot who this is. Can you remind me, please?
I am.
That's. I got this. Hang on.
Jaeger always has the trouble with this guy.
Alistar. There we go. Yes, that's right.
Not
Alistar
Alistar.
something.
Not
Oh, come on,
Alistar.
that's just an accent thing, man. Okay, Alistar, Alistair,
Alistair.
whatever.
Alistair von Stein. You know that he seems to be part of the, he has some type of issue with the marks. And you know that he has, Celia, you know that he has a white aura around him. But he seems to be holding the the mask on the white side, like trying to hide something. Both you and Nax would see that.
Does it look like he has seen us already?
Not right away. You guys, basically, it's like he was on another street from you, a couple buildings in between you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna like immediately just like try to push everybody into just like somewhere where he can't immediately look over and see us.
Okay, you do so. You move everyone off to the side, kind of trying to vigorate.
What are you doing?
That guy, I can't remember who he is, but that guy with the mask that you guys really hate. Big black mask.
Oh, well, we don't. I mean, we don't really hate him.
I thought you did.
Well, we don't really. Well, actually, I guess we kind of. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
change
The
this
person,
music.
the person that hated him is not here anymore, and the rest of us don't really have any problems with him, except for the fact that he may be involved in the coup.
Who's involved in the coup?
That guy right there.
Yeah, I don't really need for them.
Your champions, only your champions.
Should we...
Once Pete points him out, you see that he's looking towards Pete.
I literally just said don't look, and then you immediately just turn around and look straight at him.
Okay, I know for a fact that he's looking at me right now.
He seems to be only fixated on you, and he's holding that one piece of the mask, and he slowly lowers his hand. With Celia's and Nax's passive perception, like how crazy it is, you would notice that a piece of the mask is missing.
I think he's looking for his mask.
I'll
I
wait.
think he's looking to be unalived.
Well, that's none of our business. Let's just keep on going.
Oh, what
I don't
did
know
you
if he's
say?
gonna let us.
Oh, what did you say, Pete?
I wave at him.
He waves back, and then he waves, looks at you guys, and walks away.
I mean, so only Sealer and Naxus saw the mask thing, right? Pete can't
Yes.
see that. Okay.
Why are you waving at creepy people on the street, man? That is very weird.
That's how you
Can't
make
really-
friends.
You can't really say. I mean, mate, like apparently half the town like really admires him, mate. So can you really call him creepy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's a lot from coming from you, I guess.
That's a skill issue, I'm afraid.
And then,
What
in
the-
any case, did Celio, did it look like his mask was chipped away or something?
Yeah, it definitely did.
Did it look like the piece that was missing looked like this piece right here, and I pull out the broken mask?
Just
It's,
connecting the dots, I would assume so.
it's just hard to see if that would fit or not. It's just that distance couldn't really tell, but it looks like the same material from the mask.
Well, okay.
Even
well,
if I can't
mean,
match up the size, I mean, seems like a pretty big coincidence.
Did Nax tell us that blob came from what's his face's head?
Don't think so.
Say, Celio, Lockhart, Nax, you know, when you guys, when that blob ran out of, our room, where did it come from?
I'm not sure. I was just hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it came out of Nax's door initially. Well, I mean, technically, I mean, it was the room that Jose was sleeping in, but Nax was in there because it had the big mirror. And
Next
also,
time we stay at a fancier place. The
Oh,
place had spiders.
Boo-hoo.
I mean,
Everyone will have spiders at this point.
Nax, do you know anything?
Mm, Not at this moment. I can't say it's anything I recognize.
Wait, hang on. So none of the three of you know what that blob was or where did it come from?
well, like I said, it came out from under Nax's door, so.
I usually don't ask questions of the things after I kill them. I ask before and it's dead.
Why?
so it
Why?
doesn't matter
Okay,
to me.
okay. Look, okay. So someone here is lying because apparently this thing crawled out from our room, so it had to come from somewhere.
Well, let's
Sorry.
let's look at this for a second. It was what was she doing in there?
Who, Nax?
Yeah.
I mean, you are asking the wrong person. She's right here. You can just ask her.
Just getting the eyes out of the head like I said I was gonna do.
And you never saw this blob? None of you did? None of you.
Hang-
Wait, hang on. So how?
I chased it out of the apartment or the room. I didn't see where it came from. I just saw it run out of Jose's room.
I'm going to just ask. Next, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I just. Can you roll me a deception check? This will be mostly towards everyone's passive insight.
Mostly towards everyone. Me, deception. What's that? Oh, actually, not bad.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
What's everyone's passive?
All right.
Passive insight.
Let's bank on Celio. Celio, what's your passive insight, bro?
It's not gonna be more than +7, so me too.
All right. That's it then. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pizza,
Go
pizza.
ahead.
Continue.
Okay. Look. It doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't matter if you guys don't actually know if one of you guys are lying. The point is, chances are that blob came from that guy, since this seems to be a broken piece of his mask. So he's at the very least spying on us.
Well, I mean, didn't you put the piece of mask in your little bag there? And I mean, can he see out of that? I kind of doubt it.
No, I think it's dead.
Yeah,
I think,
that's true.
I think,
I
I think
understand what
Jose
you're
killed
saying.
it.
You're saying he was spying on us
He was
previously.
spying.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, and I think he was trying to run away to, tell him about stuff.
Mm-hmm. And certainly a possibility.
By the way, I take it that you guys are walking and talking?
Yeah, we're walking and
Okay.
talking.
Before we leave the noble district, can I do a small request?
It'll have to be quick, man, because we're kind of we need to find this guy, we need to find Kyo in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Look, never mind then. I'll try it later. Let's go.
Yeah, 'cause
We'll come
we
back.
can always come
We'll-
back.
we can just come back.
I'll come back.
It's not like we're locked out now.
Sorry, Serafina. I know the queen said to just take us to guide us to the sewers, but is it alright if we go look for someone else first?
Well, I don't mind you if you go look for whoever you need to look for, but if you want, I can stay in the noble district.
Oh,
I
no,
can. You can most likely find me around. If there's a little watering hole over. She points towards a building, and it's a 2-story building that doesn't look any fancier than everything around, but it looks like it has a business. I would just be right over there.
Okay, yeah, that works. We'll come find you after we're done preparing for.
Would I know that watering hole?
A little bit newer, but it kind of seems like the old. It's something familiar to you, but it's 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 not. You always know that
It
there
hasn't been
was.
around.
By the looks of it, it probably got reopened a couple times towards you. It's not the same one, but it's probably been reopened multiple times. It is the where is it? It's called the I have so many different taverns. Why do I have so many different taverns? It's in the Unicorn Village. It's called the Wailing Siren.
I guess this question might be redundant, but we are going to be able to get back in without you there to let us in, right? Because I think we're planning on going to outside of the noble district.
I show him my noble ring. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think that's why the queen gave us this royal pendant as well.
I just wanted to make sure.
At least I think that's what this is for.
Yeah,
right,
it's
Serafina?
for that. You can enter and leave freely, but there are caveats. If let's say if we find that you did something unspeakable, we can always take away the privilege.
But
That's no way.
yeah, no, that's fine. We're not. I mean, so long as we're not being stopped every 10 minutes, that's all right.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see you later, Serafina.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
She waves towards you guys. With Nax's and Cilio's passive perception, when you guys are leaving, she just slowly looks her head behind her while you guys are walking and looks at Jose and Lockhart, and then looks forward and just goes off, skipping.
Skipping?
Yeah, she just starts skipping.
That's not the image I have of her, alright.
Yeah.
How odd. Anyway.
I guess we gotta get going.
Yeah, we wanted to hurry, right?
Yeah, because we at least want to drop off this axe.
Oh, let's get going.
You guys get going, and I'm going to ask you, Lockhart, where is the axe? Is it in your bag of holding, or is it on your back?
It's in the bag of holding.
Bag of holding? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys start traveling out, and you go through the Noble District's gate to enter the Common District, and you guys kind of know the ways to get the Kendall to the Kendall market. Can I just have everyone roll me a dexterity check real quick?
So
Is
it
it
is the
some
first
kind
time.
of dexterity check, or is it just a pure dexterity check?
Just pure dexterity.
What an odd request.
It is the first time I leave the Noble District in a few centuries.
A 19.
Oh, I wanted it to be a 20. Okay. Alright, then. All of you kind
Jose has never been outside the Noble
Yeah.
District. Huh?
this was more for to see if you guys kind of got kind of lost time, but I was looking for a 10 or above. But all of you kind of rush off and making pretty good pace, but you start smelling the fragrance of spices around you and you start seeing more of the carts on either side of you while you're running towards the candle market, and you do see the candle market, all of the stores there, and you do see the fountain with this bronze-like statue that's in the shape of a tree, a small tree with a gem towards Celio, Jose, I mean towards everyone. This gem somewhat resembles the gem that's in Pete's gun. And you do see with I just have to go off base off Nax and Celio. Yeah. No one else has good perception. But you two do see a. Let me pull up my description of.
Look at me. I am slumming it.
You do see a younger man with white hair and a ponytail that kind of goes off towards basically behind the knee. And it's not like a thick ponytail, it's like a thin one. He is wearing this kind of like formal dress wear, but on his right shoulder there's a mantle that kind of goes over and almost goes over his other shoulder, but not full. It just kind of stops before it gets there. He seems pretty. His facial structure is just bland, like the most average individual that you can see. Very symmetrical. He has white eyes. He is he's around about 9'8" in height.
Damn.
No, not 9'8". Sorry, 5.
9'8".
My mind numbers. I was reading something else, and but he's around about 5'8".
That's fucking different.
Sorry, I was
5'8",
reading. I was
9'8".
Not so damn.
no, it's a 5'8". Sorry, reading different things. But you do see a pink-haired woman standing next to him. She has a symmetrical face, a youthful face, with soft features. Her skin color is kind of tan, but not like sun-kissed. Her hair is a vibrant bubblegum pink. It's quite long towards mid-back, but she has bangs that cover her eyes. You can't really see her eyes that much. She's a slim, athletic build, well-defined musculature, so you can see what you can see. She wears a white blouse with a lacing towards the collar, a black jacket with metallic silver designs onto it. She also has a skirt, and she has high knee. She has a leather boots, black with subtle metallic silver assets, and she seems to have a belt with various of tools, gadgets, but no real weaponry.
Pete, I guess I probably should have asked this before, but who are we looking for? Like, what does this guy look like?
That's a really good question. Because he kind of has like different bodies, but he's usually like this big ass warforge.
Okay, well, I don't see any of those yet.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, he's probably. It doesn't really make sense for him to be wandering around town looking like that. I don't know.
Do you have like
Does anyone look different to you?
There's a girl with funny hair over there.
Well, no, he's not. I don't think he's a girl.
Oh, was there something else you're gonna add, Drago, and I cut you off?
I was going to say, it's a strange symbol on their back of their jackets or what they have. It's an archaic sigil that seems to be straight edge, and you kind of recognize the patterns from what Pete is wearing.
I guess that girl that I mentioned, she does have like a little bit of that symbol that you got. She kind of has that.
The one with the interesting ass.
Oh yeah, no,
Why would you say
that might
Come
be
on, bro.
them.
What the hell?
I guess. Or someone that knows them. Let's go talk to them. Wait, where are they? I can't see anything. I can't see anything over the crowd.
You know, I would lift you up, but I think I would break my spine.
I will lift Pete up.
You lift Pete up, and you do see the two individuals. You start noticing stuff with their clothing. It seems more circuitry-like with just finer details, Pete, that you are very sure that, oh yeah, that's not design. That's some type of archaic.
Yeah, that's not just for appearance sake.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's someone that's probably related to him. We should go talk to them.
You still want me to carry you, or?
All right, onwards. Actually, no, yeah, no, you can put me down. I think I'm actually faster than you.
Aw. Okay.
So no assets.
I don't
no.
have images of these two yet.
No drawings. Yo, where's my art, Drago?
Hey,
You spoiled us too much, and now we expect it for every single NPC.
I cannot say they
No, yo,
won't
if you
have
go
art.
through all that trouble to describe that woman, I think you should give
I'll
us
be right back.
The one thing is, I have an art commission for her, but she's not here yet. I'm cooking someone else up.
No worries, man.
What the fuck? You're cooking someone?
Yes, that's how you have to make art.
We're just fucking with you, Drago.
Hmm?
Yeah. But you guys move over. It's when you guys get over there, you do see those two individuals, and they seem to be looking at that gym and having a small conversation that towards Celio and Nax. It's just nonsense. It's really just a conversation that's happening in like a repeat.
You sound like someone's playing the same song over and over again, like on some kind of device that hasn't been invented yet. That was a stupid joke, I apologize.
But you guys do make it over there.
No one responds.
Yep. This is my life.
When Pete approaches, they both look at Pete, and you notice that the eyes with the white hair, the individual with white hair, kind of lose. looking at them, they didn't seem to have any type of consciousness or being. Like, there's no one there. There's no soul in that body. But
Honestly, same.
a second appears, and then you start seeing like a light come up into their eyes. Pete, it's been a while.
He speaks.
Oh shit! Kill?
Yes.
I knew you were in town. I was looking for you, but I didn't realize you had a new form. When did you
It's
make this one?
here recently.
Oh,
It's
oh shit.
it's more easier to wander without having individuals run.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It probably wouldn't make sense for you to be running around town in your usual body either. I can't imagine that. People are already giving me weird looks with my armor. I can't imagine what they look at you like.
But in this body, I take the name Kaio.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Kyle,
that's
what?
fine. Nice to meet you, Kyle.
Kaio.
Hey, if I
Who's your companion
This
as
is
well?
Lily. And
Oh.
she lifts up her hand, slowly waves, and then puts the hand back. Puts the
Do
hand
I
down.
recognize her? Is there any way I can recognize her?
No,
Okay.
there
Okay. I
is.
just wanted to I just point that out.
She is a recent invention.
Oh. Okay. Nice to meet you, Lily. I'm Pete Franklin.
She extends her hand, shakes your hand, and retrieves her hand back. You notice when you touch her, her skin's cold, like metallic cold.
Like a robot. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Kyle. Sorry, it's gonna take me a while. Kyle, it's really good to meet you, and I have a lot to talk to you about. But first things first, I think my companion Lockhart here has something he owes you, or rather needs to give to you.
yeah. So this used to belong to someone else, but they left it for us, and I just think it's better if we give it to you instead of holding onto it. And I'll pull out the axe and present it in a like two-handed, like
Cilio, Jose,
like
Pete,
passing off a
Max.
weapon.
Everyone except Lockhart just get this sense of dread when Lockhart pulls out this weapon.
I'm not sure you should be putting that out in public, my friend.
I mean, how else am I supposed to give it to him?
No, it's not a sense of dread that it's immense. It seems to be coming from this individual, Kaio. Kaio, I should. Like with you, he has not shown any a bit of emotion. There's no emotional face or emotional tune with his voice. But once you pull out that axe, there is just this kind of like there's a bigger fish in the sea feeling.
I wanted to hold on to it myself and give it back to you, since you never really gave permission for anyone to hold it. But apparently, I lose my mind if I hold on to the weapon. At least that's what people have been telling me. Like I
Yeah,
can't remember anything. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
We're not going to talk
couldn't.
here.
Okay.
Told you.
you.
All of
Do
you, you're coming with me. And he says that, and then you see that the woman just kind of walks around you guys, goes towards behind you guys. I'll return you here once we take care of matters. And everyone would notice from this mantle he has, steam is slowly producing off of it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, he's nothing. But at least nothing bad's gonna happen to us, except
Did
for
he-
maybe the guy who.
Did he take the
Oh,
axe
what?
yet? Or?
No, he hasn't taken the axe yet.
Oh, okay.
He's allowing you to hold it. Please be willing. We'll be. I need you to be willing for this to work. He looks towards this gym. Is everyone going to be willing for a transportation?
Yeah. Sounds pretty
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool.
Sure.
I guess so.
Next.
Doesn't-
And cool is good, right?
Next, are you going to be willing?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. You start looking at this gym, and it slowly starts flashing, faster and faster. Then it just stops, and it seems like everywhere around you, everything seems normal. Everything didn't seem like you guys been transported anywhere. But he walks away, and you see that there's a split of like there's two versions of him now, where one is just kind of just standing there and the other one walked away and heading somewhere. Lily does the same way when she moves. Another one splits.
Are we supposed to follow him, Pete? Or...
Yeah.
When you guys start walking away, you see that a version that you leave somewhat of an essence away, like there's a duplicate, a illusionary of you. And
That's weird.
when all of you step away, all of them kind of just group into like in a talking area, and like someone having a conversation, kind of like a group just talking to each other, and they start talking in a what seems like a pleasant conversation. And he goes towards, like, he walks about 10 steps, not 10, around about 10 to 15, and you see that he lifts his hand, and a door appears, and you see a hallway, not a hallway, but kind of like a split, that signifies that this is a room. And there's a hallway that he walks down.
This is
Follow.
neat, I guess.
You guys follow. You guys go in, and you see that there's multiple doors in this hallway. That some are open, and it just seems like a blank canvas, like, but it still has that. You notice that in each room that you walk down, that there's still that brass tree like thing with this crystal in the center, kind of like it just stays there, but it's a white room.
How big is that tree again?
It's not that big. It's at most from bottom to top 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
But you guys follow him, and he walks quite a bit. You start noticing that you guys are going upwards in a spiral pattern, and you guys approach a door, a massive door. He opens it slowly, and you see that it goes into a work area, a very complex tinkering work area. And you on one side of the room, and then on another, it seems like there's just a corner that has like soft animals and just toys. And closer towards you guys, you see that there is a sitting area. Pete, you don't see a young individual in here. You don't see the Chase.
Who?
The young vampire. Or do you not remember that?
I remember that.
Oh, wait, did Pete? I don't believe Yeah, I don't think Pete actually saw that one. Okay.
No, this works out, Drago. Who?
Yeah. But you guys enter, and he turns around. How did you get it again?
One of
It
our
was it was it was it
companions.
was it was true.
She got it from a
And
wish, I
He
believe.
wished it, apparently.
and you guys did not care to inform me sooner?
Well, I did. Well, first of all, I didn't even know what it was at the start until she left, and then when she kind of left it behind, when I had more chance to, when I was able to examine it, then I realized it was yours, and so I wanted to go and give it to you right away, but again, I lose. Apparently, some god controls me when and tries to make me run away with it. So
We also
I
had some
left Lockhart to hold on to it.
pretty important business to take care of. Like taking out a flesh cult.
On that and the fact that we didn't even know where
Uh,
you were.
I would say with that, silly with your passive insight, you would notice when Lockhart mentioned Flash Gold, more steam kind of billows out of the kind of kind of emerges from the cloak. Nice.
Just a robot who couldn't control his emotions.
I think you farted.
Here, do you want this now? I kind of don't want to hold it anymore.
He looks towards Lily. Lily comes up and grabs it, and you know for sure that this is a hefty blade, and she just grabs it easily and walks away.
Robot things.
Well, Pete, there you go.
Yeah, that's a weight off my back.
You still could have notified me sooner. A simple sending
I
would
wasn't-
have sufficed.
Do any of us even know sending?
I'm sorry, Kyle, but I'm not exactly strong
Where
enough
is
to cast
Cora?
that yet, and she's with Miss Bear actually. I found out. I found out that she lived here, and yeah, apparently you've met up with her a couple of days ago too.
My answer still stands. I mean, my question still stands. Where is Cora when you found out that the item? If I remember correctly, she could cast sending. So why didn't you notify me earlier? I would have came to you.
When? What was the sequence of events again, Drago? Because
You,
I can't remember exactly how that went down.
if you guys got to Takat and you guys got to the labyrinth, you went down. Yeah, you got to Takat, and then you still had Thrud. Then you guys went towards the sewers, and you went down. Cora was still part of your group, but she didn't go down with you. When you guys came back up, and that's when you were discussing with Alistair, and you weren't notified by the guard to come to see the overseer yet. Cora was still in the town. She was in the inn when you actually knew when the axe was there. The axe wasn't numbered. The only time when you didn't meet up with Cora is when you guys went to Miss Bear the first time, and Pete already knew what the weapon was. That's why Pete was holding on to it.
Right. Okay. I'm remembering the sequence of events now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, let's see. So, I'll be quite honest with you, Kyle. I kind of forgot Cora could cast that. I asked Miss Bear when would be the next time you show up, and apparently you come here every week. So I was gonna give it to you then. At least, I mean, I forgot. I don't know. Puzzle, did you remember? Did you know that Cora could cast something?
Me as a person, yeah. As Lockhart, no.
Ah, shit. I could have given this earlier.
Damn.
Well, the important thing is that you have your weapon now. So can we say our goodbyes?
Not yet.
He's gonna go crouch in the corner, just
Not
holding
yet.
his head.
He walks up towards Lockhart.
Ooh.
He holds out his hand. Did you mean to use the weapon for your own gain? Or were you just...
I used it only once, and that was when we were fighting the flesh cult guy, and then I unattuned to it.
Just so you know, I never said he could do it. He kind of did it behind my back.
It was my own decision, and Pete had nothing to do with it. So if you are gonna be upset and do anything, just do it to me.
You don't know the rules. But I cannot take out anger upon you. He looks towards Pete. I cannot take out my anger on you either.
Don't look at me.
He doesn't look towards you. I notice that your group has changed, Pete. No Thrud, no Happy, no Kaya. But don't worry about Kaya. I've already gathered what was rightfully mine again.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, a lot of things happen. Kyle, Zoggirial. Happy's still around. He's in way. She's in way more. She split from the party because she didn't want to travel anymore. Not on this journey because we're going to the Empire and they don't exactly like non-humanoids.
I do.
Truth. Yeah, go ahead.
I do ask. Whenever you obtain one of these weapons, don't. If you need to take it from someone, and you do take it from someone that I have not given access to, contact me as soon as possible. Understood?
Yeah, I'll make a mental note next time to remember Cora has something. Yeah.
You should probably actually just write it down.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
But
This is where Pete reviews. He has a diary. He just writes shit down every day on.
But still, some form of punishment needs to be taken upon use of it once.
That's fair.
He looks towards you, and you see he has been having his hand out, and then he also pulls out what seems to be a wand. You pick an
What are
empty
my
hand
options?
and then a hand with a wand.
He's gonna hit you, dude.
I'd rather get my shit rocked than a magic spell, so I'd go with the open hand.
Okay, let me pull out his NPC sheet.
I'm not even wearing my armor either. Oh fuck!
You might want to put that on.
You have not said that you put on your armor. Okay. He's going to. He lifts up his hand and just slow. Are you going to allow him to hit you?
Hold on, can we wait for a second and I take off the nice shirt I'm wearing? Alright, go ahead.
Okay. He slowly lifts up his hand, and Cilio and Nax, you start hearing winding of gears and a noise being, What?
Is somebody fucking snoring?
I think
What was that?
Sleepy.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Would it be echo on my end?
No, their passive perception is what's making them hear the sound. But
I was saying that out of game.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh wait, was that coming from you, Drago?
what?
Oh wait. Okay, no,
The noise
don't
wasn't
worry
coming
about
from me.
it. Okay.
But you start hearing a vacuuming sound as he put his hand on Lockhart's chest, and Lockhart, you're going to take some damage.
I expected as much.
You take 14 points of damage, and I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Only 14.
Oh, you don't have it
Alright.
set up?
I also need to have it set up for damage instead of wounding. I'll do that later.
Okay.
Strength save, right?
Yeah, it automatically did it for you, but if you want to set up where it prompts you to do it, you can do that real quick. Remember, go to menu, options, and then try to look for the title request roles.
Don't I get? I can't pull up my sword thing right now, but don't I get like an extra? Or is that just on checks?
I think that's on.
I think that was just checks. You might want to hang on. I'll check it for you. Give me a second.
House. What's it under again? Sorry, I'm a little brain dead.
I don't know fully.
Oh, request roles. Okay.
Yeah, request roles.
So prompt owner to roll saves, right?
Yes.
There.
And I'm
And then
going to give you.
Where's the wounding as well?
It should be under for wounded. It should be, I think, at the top. Per user HP display mode. Make it to current HP.
Are ability checks, are saving throws ability checks, or are they
No,
separate things?
They're separate things. They're saving throws.
Then no.
So I'm going to make you re-roll this because.
Is that bad?
There you go. That's a failure. You just feel this crushing pain in your chest. For us, it seems like you got hit by a truck, and you get flung back 10 feet, and you are on your back, knocked prone.
I am going to cough up a little and kind of like spit a little blood in my hand. Oh fuck! You pack a punch.
He looks at his hand. That was. Why is it so dramatic music?
Hey, it's your playlist, man.
I don't know
it's your
why.
fault.
For some reason, there's hour-long things that are not dramatic until the last bit. It's dramatic. He looks at his hand. No, it's not much. But he turns. He doesn't. He just looks at you, Lockhart. Gives you some time to get back up.
Yeah, I do get up.
And I do see that you did not retrieve the box either.
Yeah, we got caught in the sewers, and
Wait, that box was for you? That box was for him?
I was told not to tell anyone. I'm sorry.
It's a mute point now. I would like to have it. I would like to have it again. I would like to obtain it. Most likely you can obtain it before you meet with me again.
Yes, I know where it is. We had to go to the sewer because I was under time constraints due to a deal I made with Medusa and a whole other issue there. I'm I love to get in messes that I can't solve.
Okay. None of these matters affect me. By the way, Celio and Nax, with your passive perception, you kind of hear footsteps, but you don't see footsteps around you. But you hear it coming above you.
Does it just look like solid ceiling up there? Or?
You look up, and this building is mostly made out of this metal, but not it's stone and metal structure. And you see a what looks to be in a teen with that's basically walking upside down. He has pale skin, white hair, pointed ears, and it's a teenager walking basically upside down on the ceiling. You do notice when he does look down, and you do notice his eyes are red. Like he has red eyes.
Is he like watching us, or is he just crawling around, minding his own business?
He's just minding his own business.
I'm just like give him a little like stare at him while he's up there, while I can still see him.
He waves, and he just wanders over. You do notice that there's weird contraptions, kind of like metal beams, kind of that he just that he walks towards and just kind of. By the looks of it, he's playing.
Like, okay, you said teen, but like, do I get a like kind of an idea of maybe like how old approximately he is?
Physical appearance, round about 15.
Just give him a little wave back.
Okay. But he doesn't seem to bother with you guys. Gaio sees that you guys are staring. Don't mind him. He's just doing what he wants to do.
I hear teenagers tend to do that.
Especially when they're about 15,000 years old.
Wait, that seems like that would contradict. Never mind.
Don't worry. It's time's different with him. A minute in hell will always be 1,000 years here.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks towards you, Celio. Been a while since I've seen your kind here.
Don't get many tieflings around these parts?
No, that's not what I'm meaning.
I don't know what else you could mean.
There should be only the chances of seeing. Let me go back to my notes so I know how somewhat pronounce this properly. Wow. What do you go by the others?
You mean like my name? My name's Celio.
Not your name. Where is it? I am trying to find it. Where is it? Where's... I'm sorry if this is taking a bit.
Unforgivable.
I know, I'm a terrible DM.
Alright guys, I'm taking over.
I don't remember what but Your eyes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Typically,
Yeah, they're a little freaky, I know.
who do you worship?
I don't know. It's kind of a good question. I don't know if I really ever settled on any one particular like deity.
Weird, because they
I'm
chose you.
really yeah. It's the uh, can you not is it hell?
You
Is it
broke
is it
up.
is it hard to tell? Or
Yes, it is.
it's it's one of the moon ones, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, from the lunar sisters.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks, and uh, most likely the Moonweaver.
Yep, you are a good guesser, my friend.
He just he's trying to connect thoughts, but by looking at him, he seems like trying to connect thoughts, but doesn't seem to complete it. He just he studies you, so they'll not. He just studies you quickly, and then kind of just move his eyes away. A lot of you are marked.
Not all.
I'm. Do you mind? He looks towards Jose, Nax, and Pete. You three are marked, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Did I not tell you that before when
Yes,
we were in
but
the village?
you seem stronger with it.
Oh, yeah, that kind of, yeah, no, that did happen, didn't it? Yeah, it kind of happened while we were in the Misty Forest. Had to fight like an Armageddon Wendigo something, and it came up then.
Okay. Well, do you three mind staying here while I talk with the other two somewhere else?
Something we can't hear.
He nods his head.
Okay, yeah, I'll just be. You mind if I play around with your tools a little bit then?
Go ahead.
Okay. He wanders away.
Pete just ecstatic to go look at Kaio's tool set.
Yep.
Bro's playing in his dad's garage.
Yes.
Literally, dude. Holy shit! Yeah, that's a good comparison.
And I'm going to say, are you just going to go around in that for some time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, until someone talks to him, he'll probably just be there.
Okay. I'm going to drag Lockhart and Celio into a new call, while Kaio is going to walk out to the room with them. Hello, guys.
What do you want?
Kaio starts walking out of the room and gestures for you guys to follow.
Sure.
Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
I feel like that's been happening a lot with this guy.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't. He gestures you guys to follow towards the follow him down a couple of hallways. And you do notice one hallway that he goes into. You see that there are what looks like Warforged bodies, multiple different bodies with different forms. And it seems like each form seems to be doing different, have different strengths and weaknesses. You see one massive body that have tread for what looks to be for a moving Maratus, and a massive torso with two smaller arms and two massive arms with what seems a a metal barrel coming out of one shoulder and a box out of the other shoulder. And there's a placard that says Kinetic Intelligence Mark 11. You keep on going, and Cilio, with your passive perception, you kind of notice that it seems to be all of these are one side, and there's another side of the hallway that has more, that has like a secret hatch that could present more, and you notice that there is one vacant that is it doesn't seem to have a body in it, but it goes by Kinetic Intelligence Omega.
Pretty fancy place you got.
Are these your friends or?
Other versions that has use and not. And they seem not to fit well. Cilio, isn't it?
That's what I was named.
You are 1 out of 13, right? Of the ones that can. That spawns basically look over the game and help string them from the side.
I was told something sort of along those lines before. Sure, I don't really know what it means necessarily.
What's your designation?
Shit, what's my designation?
Spectator.
Yes, that's right. I thought he was talking about like numbered one. Yeah, no, they said spectator.
Interesting. So you watch from the side and you choose who you are willing to have win, in a sense.
I mean, I haven't really. I don't think you could say I've made any decisions thus far. I have definitely been watching.
Yes. You don't need to make a choice extremely quickly. You just need to make a choice, and that will decide the outcome most in favorably, or if you have terrible luck, in favorably.
I don't know where my luck lies at this point. Sometimes it feels pretty bad, but that just might be confirmation bias.
In other sense, how much do you know of the game? I know that it's something, but it's just pieces.
Yes, that would describe it pretty well, I think.
I don't know about what exactly is going on or the mechanics of it or what the outcome will be. But I know that it exists.
Are these things that you are saying, or are these like statements that you think that would be saying?
Statements that I think or what seems of point.
Well, I agree.
Celio, are you going? I'm going to ask you. Will you use your eyes or no?
You know what? At this point, yeah. Although I think I know what I'm expecting.
Okay, you start using your eyes, and you see that this individual has a white aura, but it's, imagine having a cookie cutter at it. It's just broken up. This white aura is not proper. It's just bits and pieces.
Who fucked up your glow there, man?
I don't know who. I just remember being consumed and somehow surviving.
Sounds unpleasant.
I don't know. There's just passage of time and not. I make these bodies, but they never feel proper, never feel correct.
Sure. I mean, do you think that you were a regular guy at one point, and that's maybe why, or were you always a robot?
Most Warforged cannot transfer their essence to a different being. So I'm not sure if I am that or not.
You know, this isn't a shot at you or anything, but I feel like I came here expecting some answers, and you're just as confused as us.
I didn't come expecting it. I just wanted to return the axe.
I do have it. There is a objective that I have to continue, and it is making my armory, making weapons for individuals that need them for the case. I don't know why I make them, and I don't know why it has to be from particular creatures. I know that they need to have, in what Pete said, an Armageddon category to them.
So, I guess here's something that I wanted to ask about that whole thing is, like, these Armageddon creatures that I'm not super familiar with them, but are they like always bad?
Not all of them. Some of them was willing to be a weapon. Don't know why they chose to make that choice. They just, when I showed up, they just bowed and accepted their fate.
Like the queen?
He just tilts his head.
I don't
Which
know.
queen?
The Ruby Queen.
Oh. I remember seeing her when she was young. She didn't have.
Jesus, you're fucking old, man.
She had very little scales back then.
Scales?
I think you said skills.
Scales as in like...
He said scale. Scales.
I honestly cannot remember if we saw with scales or not.
The Ruby Queen, she does not have scales.
Yeah, so I was right in asking scales.
Yeah, he said scales, but he just tilts his head and seems to be, his mind adrifts.
We just saw the Ruby Queen. She didn't have scales.
That's... Why wouldn't she have scales?
Well, I will say I think there's like a lot of magic that can like hide your appearance, isn't there?
Yes.
Could explain it.
And what she is, so the older she gets, she does get the ability to hide her form.
Yeah, well, I guess probably the easiest explanation is the most likely.
Well, I have to... He tilts his head again while saying that, but it doesn't seem like he's coming to a complete thought. You guys, Cilio and Lockhart, you kind of notice the more that he talks about the game, the further his mind goes, the more gaps of him talking.
Lockhart, I think this guy's losing it, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, uh, I don't know too much about this game or whatever, but um, is that all you wanted to talk about?
No, I had a request from a individual of interest that said that you two seem to be best to use weapons from my armory or items of my armory.
Yeah, I'm not really good with weapons.
That's
He stops at a door, and you see that this is a massive door that has a massive uh, locking system into it, and he just looks at it, and it starts unlocking. And when you're saying your sentence, Lockhart, it opens, and you see a massive room with what looks to be about a couple with very well made armor weapons and some trinkets that look like amulets, crowns, rings, mantles in this vacant room. I mean, not vacant, but in this good sized room.
wow.
And you do see Lily there. She seems to be putting up the axe.
Oh, you're just giving it straight back to us?
Permission has to be granted, but the capabilities of the using it is not efficient.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want the axe again. That it made me physically sick to use it. So
Do know only you two could use these weapons, or any of the artifacts inside.
because
Okay.
if does it have to do with the mark?
He tilts his head. Yes.
That's why we didn't. That's why we didn't let Pete hold it, because when he held it, he went kind of crazy, and Brutus actually stopped him. So
I think, you know,
I remember Brutus. I think he took number 17.
someone's trying really hard to get a hold of these.
yeah,
Who?
Well, whoever the one that's one of the big players.
Who are
He
they?
starts like snapping. He like starts like snapping his fingers like Lockhart, the one who's like the opposite of the Mad Hatter.
it's hard for me to remember.
God, we're both stupid.
Well, I'm trying to I'm really trying to remember, but I think it's. I don't think it's us.
Yeah, the mistress. Duh.
But the mistress died.
Yeah, I think there's like a whole cyclical thing going on, man.
Yeah, I'm not equipped to trying to explain this to you. Because I don't know much of it
Who
myself.
are all the big players?
I think if I'm remembering rightly, there's like the Mad Hatter, who I think like when I came in here, I think everybody thought he was the bad guy, but then there's also the mistress, who thought that we thought was good, but then she like took over Pete's brain and tried to get, yeah. So I don't think she's good. And then there's the last one. It was like infinitum.
Once you say that, his eyes just look toward you. Infinitum. The body of Zoggirial.
Yeah.
The body that can never... that's tortured to always change. The body without a name or mind.
Is he good?
His head starts twitching.
I think he's gonna explode, dude.
And You start. The body favored monsters. The body failed. The body. And you start noticing that he is slowing down. The body failed at his mission. The body lost against the name. The body is, and he just stops, and you see that he strains back up. What were we talking again?
About these weapons.
Infinitum.
Man,
You say infinitum once again to him? I'm infinitum.
I kind of figured.
Broken. Never whole again. I'm infinitum. I was consumed by the name. But Matt had to sacrifice a piece of him to resemble some type of body. He doesn't start twitching, but his movements become slowly organic again. Start becoming organic, not metallically moving. And he just lowers his head, comes back up. How long has it been since I've been awake?
Well, I don't know when you last slept, so I don't know if you do sleep.
I think it's been many years.
You know about infinitum or me?
We had someone tell us about you.
Why? Why? This isn't part of the plan. I shouldn't be awakened now. Did stuff change? What's happening?
I thought you were going to give us some artifacty stuff, but now I feel like the situation's different.
I think I'm stepping out of. I'm bowing out of this. This is not really my area of expertise.
It's not mine either.
You're the one who brought it up.
I don't know what the situation that you know of last would be. I couldn't really tell you any changes that have been made if I don't know that.
What I remember is almost being consumed by the name, or what you guys reference now as the mistress, even though that's not what it is fully.
Okay, well, I think that was a long, long time ago, and it's all kind of come around and started again.
And I think the Mad Hatter is fighting for your existence.
Probably all of our existences.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's enlisted our help.
Since the Mad Hatter and I are still somewhat cosmic beings, we're safe for now. But I need how much did I make? He looks towards the arsenal. I didn't. No, that's not enough. I don't have enough power to actually defeat it, or try to take back. Try to separate them two again. How many pieces? He looks towards you. How many pieces? He looks towards Cilio. How many pieces are on the board? Mad Hatter's side.
Brother, I have no clue.
Actually, you would have an instinct clue. He has all his pieces, which is a pawn, rook, bishop, queen, knight, and a king. He has all 6.
I think he's got all of them.
Okay, so no. So he's trying to keep on a defense or try to play a wild card while I still try to make armory for The next, for trying to separate them, how much do you know of the mistress?
Not enough, I don't think.
The mistress herself is the emotion that is blind. But it's the person that is controlling the mistress is not the mistress. It's the name. Do you two know what the name is?
It's what people call each other, right?
Names have power, a lot more than you think. Name defines something, it defines an individual. There are 4 pieces of an individual, and there are 4 pieces of any given entity. You have the body, you have the mind, you have the emotions, then you have the name. The name, once it has a solidification on what it is, it will gain more power the more that it's used that way. So I take it that you guys don't know what the name is yet, so they're probably hiding it as a trump card.
I guess so. That's what you think.
Yeah, I truly have no idea what's going on. With the game, I'm kind of
Well,
kind
wait.
of less than a bystander than.
So how does? Okay, I know that there were 3 major pieces. I knew that you were supposed to be the body, and the mistress was emotion. Mad Hatter's the mind, but then there's a 4th one that's the name, and but if there's actually 4 pieces, how is one of them controlling another?
They're probably just working together.
It's not that. It's more of, this game has happened a couple times before. And there used to be 4 deities. Actually, 1 deity, but it became 4. That kind of defined how this world is. The game was kind of a rule set of, to see if the deities wanted to become whole again. And we could challenge each other. But when we challenge each other, we have to go for the win. We can draw, but if we draw, no one wins. If one deity wins the game, if one of us wins the game, actually I shouldn't say deity, it's an aspect. If one aspect wins the game, we devour the other aspect.
Following so far.
The name and the mistress played against each other. They were the first ones to go against each other. And by my recollection, I think it was the name that won. It's been many, many years. The name has won that fight. So now the mistress, when she challenged me, and I could not refuse, as I wanted to try to bring out the name back. The name has an interesting ability or interesting concept of it. It has no oneself unless it's given oneself. So I accepted the challenge and I lost, but I have made some type of... I was the first individual to start making the Armageddons. The Armageddon pieces. So it was a plan with me and Mad Hatter so we can somewhat ground my foundation. And the more Armageddon pieces I have that had more of him, it kind of blended ours together, but once the Armageddon pieces were broken down and made into weapons, I became back. I would have a physical, some type of mark, or some type of placement in the world again. With me so far? But
Kinda.
with doing that, it made Mad Hatter weaker. But it made me weaker as well, so I lost. And I was devoured. But somehow there was still a little bit of essence of me that made the first weapon that could be used to restore myself. Now, if I'm awake now, the mistress might know that the jig is up. I cannot longer be a empty shell of what I used to be.
So now she's gonna know that
She cannot
It's
take
the end
actions
game?
against. She cannot take actions against me because she started a new game. I will be able to survive, but the Mad Hatter is your last. If he tries to draw, which, if he draws, it just postpones the mistress. But if he wins, we become closer to reforming an entity. We need to somewhat contain the name, because the mistress will forfeit, and not if one of us does forfeit, the game is done, and all the gifts we can retrieve back.
Mhm. I guess my question is, what does that mean for the normal people?
The blanks, they're somewhat. Act like recruitments when we need recruits.
Well, I meant more like just everybody, all the normal. If the game stops, what happens to the world? I guess
It continues
just as normal.
as normal until one of us decides to start up the game again, and I don't believe Matt or me would start up the game.
Right. It sounds like you've had pretty bad experiences with it. Okay. So we just want to work with you and the Mad Hatter to make this a draw and have the mistress forfeit.
Yes. And if we can, the one win condition that we can do is draw out the name and contain it somehow.
Right.
Because
Well, how do we do that?
he out of one of his ends, a hologram appears of the world. There are 4 locations of kind of like the final when you guys have killed every piece or have made your or about to win on each side, you need to somewhat go for the goal, and in last ditch effort there are 4 temples. One in the north wastelands, one in the south wastelands, one in the cosmic winds, and then the other in the Underdark. If you know which one is the one that is assigned to the right aspect, you can seal it properly. It will just take some time. And you try to seal off their goals.
Mm-hmm.
That's easier said than done, right?
Yes.
So, step 1, kill all of the marked people.
Not have to kill, just have to postpone and make it where it, because if you kill, that would be a lot of unsavory deaths.
I agree 100%, especially considering that 3 people I know right now are marked. Actually, more than that, but 3 people present.
Yes.
If we do end up having to kill and they're like Pete, your citizens,
You could. I don't know Mad Hatter's plan fully because he didn't wake me. You could go try to draw out the name by completing more, taking care of Mad Hatter's pieces, and then swapping to do the other. Swapping whenever the name arises, and taking care of that first. Trying to seal it. Basically,
I don't quite understand what you mean when you say take care of.
seal it. When you,
No, but like with a piece.
a lot of it, if I remember correctly, it is death.
So we have to kill all the Mad Hatter's pieces, even though that he's actually on our side.
Not, I won't say all of them, but most of them. Kind of luring a fit, kind of luring something out of, with the prospect of the notion of it's about to succeed.
And then once that happens, we go and find its temple and seal it away.
Yes.
Okay, how
How-
do we do that?
how will we know which one's which?
Mine is in the Underdark.
I guess we can just ask Matt Hatter where his is, and that leaves 2 of them left.
We don't know which one's which. We just know we don't know which one is the others, but we do know which one is ours.
Well, yeah. So if we ask the Mad Hatter what his is, then that leaves 2 options for us to investigate left.
But the Mad Hatter, he's still a wild card, and he's probably going to ask for you guys to do something interesting.
Oh yeah, so someone here already has a deal.
We're kind of already.
Okay. Well, I will go back into a lower form of mine so no one notices the difference. And if you need me, make sure you get in contact with me. But I don't think you need me anymore. Am I correct?
I guess maybe not right at this second.
I don't know.
You just know where the body is. That will help you.
Yeah, that's the trick, though.
And if you do find more Armageddon pieces, talk to them first and see if they will become more weaponry for me. And if they don't feel like needing to, let them be.
One last question. Sorry, you brought that up, and I know you said the Ruby Queen had scales, and I remember seeing a Ruby Dragon fly in as we're going into the town. Is that the Ruby Queen?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
She's a nice individual, though.
Oh, but she's an Armageddon piece.
Yeah. But ask them if they would become weapons again, but if they don't want to, don't force them. It's the more aggressive ones that you need to take care of.
Of course. Yeah, we're actually gonna be doing some quests to go save her, so I don't think making her into a weapon is productive towards that.
Well, actually, she thinks that she's gonna die here soon anyway, so maybe she would. I mean, after we're done with questing for her, of course.
Yeah, because that means whoever's working with the overseer is probably a part of the mistress crew,
I would assume so.
and so they're trying to get that piece.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. I was thinking we were gonna have to fight some dragon. Oh, thank God.
That doesn't sound like fun.
But never. But you guys better look around, see what ones call out to you. He points towards all the weaponry.
Oh, we just get to pick one of these?
You would notice when they have a pull towards you.
Okay.
You guys see um, okay, here. You guys see quite a bit, multiple different types of weapons. Long swords, some short swords, what seems to be a pair of daggers that are together, a longbow. You do see mantles off to the side. You do see rings and amulets and crowns that all look. They look fantastic. They look like the same type of material that the axe was made. Um, Cilio, you get actually pulled towards 3 items. The first item is a crown, a white crown with star inlays at the tip, and then in the center of the crown is a black void. And another one is a ring. Uh, the ring is has this wood-like. Actually, no, it would be um, this gold-like uh, texture on the metal that looks like hair, and you see that this it has um at weird angles. It looks like it's protruding a um, a horn or sorts out of it, but it's flat that you can notice. It's like an optical illusion. Another one that seems to be drawn to you the most is an amulet that is made out of this wood-like structure. What would be around your neck is this wood that has a white, what seems to be silk coming from it, and the amulet itself has somewhat of a shape of a moth.
Do you know what these all do off the top of your head?
I know what they were prior.
Well, this crown here kind of fits my aesthetic.
I was just thinking that honestly.
And
You look pretty good in the crown.
And that's the crown of a not a storm, of a star giant.
A fucking what?
A star giant.
I don't think I've ever heard of one of those.
They're typically evil individuals that, when approached upon, they will suck the souls into any points towards the black sphere, into towards that.
Oh, maybe not my aesthetic then. Do you know what it does?
We just what's going to get you a different crown that isn't evil.
I'm not really into the whole crown aspect of it. I
I think it would look good on you.
Well, all these weapons, well, not weapons, but all these items have abilities, right?
Yes.
You don't know what those are? Off the top of your
Sometimes
head?
it's a variant on the individual. The most common one is it has a starfall, where it could summon stars that will rain down and destroy some areas. Actually, individual. But it has it enjoys having warlocks as their users.
Oh, I'm definitely not one of those. What about this this ring right here?
The ring? That used to be a unicorn.
That's sad.
I mean, they gave themselves for doing it.
Right, of course. I guess rundown the what it might do. Like unicorns, they like heal things, right? That's pretty my speed.
Yes, they do have some healing, but you need to make sure that you're close to the creature. They are elegant. I mean, they are agile, so you and they do have purity in with that, and somewhat of the same thing with the star. Uh, with the star giant, it's somewhat of the same variant of a starfall, but not. It's more of you are the center point.
Okay.
It does favor clerics and druids,
I check both of those boxes.
but do know that they're interested in lawful good. They're interested in the purest of individuals.
I could try my best, I suppose. What about this last one?
That's from a. Let me go scroll up to it. Um, I have so many of them. Why? No, no. Yeah, amulet of. Okay. That one's of a. It's from a mythical beast, one of its kind technically, but she did lay more of her species. It's a moth that used to protect forests of sorts and the general well-being of plants. Actually, I have it in here too. They do favor druids and neutral good individuals. Um, they their wings are somewhat able to. They have a light to them that makes some effects of damage nulled or reduced, and they seem to heal others and themselves simultaneously. They are able to peer into the arcanic weave and discern of what's of any lore of items that they seem that they need be worthy about, and then they seem to help individuals at great need when needed to be.
Huh. Well, I guess that one kind of sounds pretty attractive. What do you think, Lockhart?
It's your choice.
I guess I'll take this nice necklace.
Okay. You have the number 2 Amulet of Fey Wind Blessing.
Number 2.
I'm taking number 2.
Okay. I'm going to add this into your items, and we would go through the attunement process, but you can look at the abilities for it. Because he would with all of that he said, it would identify itself for you. Lockhart, you get pulled by different weapons of sorts. You get pulled by a whip, a fan blade, and a military fork or a heavy trident. You also get pulled by different swords too, but they don't seem to be of interest of yours.
I'm gonna walk up to that trident.
Okay. You walk up towards the trident.
What about this one? What's this from?
It's from a creature of the sea, not kraken, but not leviathan. Some of a crustacean forms of a leviathan. Leviathan.
Taking this would be a little bit too on the nose, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll go with this one.
Okay. I'm going to give you this inventory. And you get the Neptorian's Wrath's Spire. Number 31. And are you guys pleased with your items?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's a lot to read.
Oh yeah, yeah. The one thing is, once you start attuning to it, it becomes shorter. Yeah, basically you can
Yeah.
read the first tier and you get the general gist of how each one works. And the slots will be, the charges will be based off your proficiency bonus plus, proficiency bonus plus 1 for you guys, or is it 2? Let me take a look at the Neptorian Spear because that actually has. Since you guys are above level 6, it'll be plus 2. So that'll be 5 charges.
It's a dual damage type. Ooh.
Yes. So.
Can I feathers out of my actions?
Did you just remove the item from your inventory?
No, I didn't. How do I do that?
Let me do that. I can just feathers of Endor.
One charge to cast Foresight is fucking insane.
Oh yeah. Do know you are at the Fey. Oh yeah, that's the 5th tier, so that's gonna be hard to get.
No, I know, but
And do know it's additionally you have to do a additional. Basically, it starts off with one where you can do Detect Magic. It does go up, if I remember correctly. How?
I think we can probably talk about it later.
Yeah, but you guys return to the. He will lead you guys out, and you start seeing that his head goes shaky, and then he goes back into a mechanical, like emotionless, like individual. Infinitum is asleep.
I will be walking out with this trident in hand.
Okay.
So Pete knows that I'm going to get.
Okay. All right. Let's head back up. Hi guys, we're back.
Sorry about that.
He killed us. Oh my god, it was terrible.
Yeah. We died 3 times.
Okay, I'm going out, everyone.
Damn.
I know that was long.
I'm awake. I'm not.
I'm so sorry that took long. I'm so sorry.
I was not asleep.
I'm so sorry that took so long. Is everyone here? Jaeger?
I think Jaeger went out. And,
Raven?
Strong silent.
Hello. Okay. I am so sorry that took so long. That I didn't.
Some shit happened.
Yeah, some shit happened.
fucking visceral.
Yo, you guys finally done?
We got
Yes.
invaded.
Damn, bro. I fucking went to take a shower and came back and you guys aren't done yet.
I definitely was not sleeping.
I'm so sorry that took so long.
Oh,
They-
good man. You guys got your shit done, at least.
Yes, they got their stuff.
Okay. Oh my god. Damn.
I'm going.
I don't know. Is there? Was I the one who left?
Yeah,
I
went
heard
for
one.
some. I went for some potato juice.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, mate. Same here, dude. I went to grab some whiskey in the rocks.
There's just some stuff I had to say that you guys gonna be there.
Yeah. No, man, well, we don't have
Yeah,
to talk about
sure.
it now, man.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'll save my problems for after the session, eh?
Okay. Raven, are you there?
Oh shit. He may have fell asleep.
Can someone
or he may have
DM?
left.
Can someone DM him?
But you already add players. I don't
Yeah.
think DMing would change anything. I mean, I can try, sure.
Yeah. But yeah. Now that you guys, Celio, Lockhart, you come out, and Pete, Jose, and Nax, you notice that would Celio be wearing it or no?
He's like fiddling it with it as it comes out, and then as he's like emerging, he's like clasping it around his neck. Yeah.
Okay. You notice that Celio has an amulet around his neck, and Lockhart has a military fork or a heavy trident in hand.
What do you guys think? Does it match my eyes?
You and extrapolate and things going out. Mhm.
You will see that Pete is not focusing right now on you guys. He hasn't noticed you guys.
Pete,
show up.
make an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh shit.
Actually,
I
no,
have to
make an
intelligence check?
make an investigation roll, because you're at
What?
his desk.
Oh, I guess so.
Okay, you see a lot of good stuff. A lot of you also see that he has some blueprints for stuff. One seems to be like a giant cannon. Don't know exactly what that's for, but good to know. But there's just a lot of different blueprints.
Bitches love
Gotcha.
cannons.
But he's actually got his own set of blueprints out there right now.
Yes.
And that's what he's focusing on. And unless someone calls out to him, he's not going to notice any of you.
Pete,
Huh? What? Oh shit, you guys done. Hey, how's
Yeah.
it going? Oh wow, you guys got some stuff.
mm-hmm. Does it match my eyes?
Is it cursed?
Yes, very much so.
Then
Oh, yeah,
it is.
I know I didn't say it before, but Lockhart did put his shirt back on after he got hit. I totally forgot to say it, but he did it.
He was walking around naked the entire
Yeah,
time.
I thought you were a little disappointed.
But you guys,
I'm guessing that you got that stuff from Kyle? Kyle. You guys
Yes.
got that stuff from Kyle? Oh, nice.
We have we have the proper authorization to use it, so
That's good. That's good. Guess we
Professional-
won't have to fight about it anymore.
the use of it will be at 95% of these items.
Wait, why can't we get 100?
Never. Something's never 100%.
Man,
Most likely in the future, upgrades will be required for those, or enhancements.
sweet. I'll take 95 though. That's more than what was before.
I guess. Been too much.
I pity your wives.
I don't think
I'm
any of
not
them
married.
have in
I'm
relationship.
also not married.
Wait, Jose, are you married? Oh,
Oh,
wait.
Horror.
I'm sorry.
we're married.
I'm sorry. In
Nothing
any
to get
way,
into that right now.
okay. In any way you answered that question would have been bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even asked.
Don't worry about it.
Jose, Kaio looks at you, Raven Queen.
Problem with that, friend?
No. Night Dolan that stepped down from her post.
People keep saying this, but
She did
I
serve
guess-
well when she was at her post. Never truly met her.
Shit. I'm not liking this guy.
He'll warm up to you. He's literally he raised my people from scratch. After all, he has me worth something. He's worth everything to me. So
Well, I would love to stay and hang around, but we do have someone waiting on us.
well, actually, no. Hang on.
I don't want her to get too drunk.
Kyle. Can I get your help on something? I'm sorry, but when I was looking around all your stuff, I got an inspiration. I'm trying to make something, but I can't really get. I could use your insight.
You, sure. What is it?
So you've seen me use this gun, right? Like we use guns a bunch of times, so, like in back in our town.
Yes, we
And I was
continue
trying-
using guns here. Yes.
I was thinking about trying to combine a sword and a gun together, but I'm trying to figure out how the skeletal structure would work with that. I can imagine the mechanics, but not how they will all come together
Do guns have
in
skeletons?
one
They must.
composite action. Anyway, how I look at it, it would just end up getting jammed.
That's always a factor with any high-end high in motion device. Show me your blueprints, and I will see what calculations and the slight improvements that will help it out.
Yep. I'll show him the blueprints. It's just on the table.
Okay, he looks at it. I'm going to just going to make him roll something.
I wonder if he can also take care of cursed weapons.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, Puzzle. Yeah, I'll bring that up in a second.
Okay. He does a quick modification with your blueprints, and he looks around and he saw that you forgot to add in an element that kind of that would hold onto the shell when you're swinging it, and it seems to be improving the structure of it, but you don't know, that seemed to be improving the structure by a lot.
Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, I never thought about using that. It's like a clock now. That's a Yeah, no. Thanks, Kyle.
Don't worry. And he's actually going to give you something, and it's going to be added into your spells. He's going to give you the spell Summon Security Needles.
Summon security needles. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm guessing because I'm an advisor, he gives me like an object or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you an object. I will add that spell in later for you, but you now know that you could cast that. It's still a preparation spell.
Okay.
But I want to ask you to roll me an intelligence check to see if you grasp it or not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll burn an inspiration on that then, just in case. Oh, I didn't roll inspiration.
Roll again.
Just roll again.
A 20.
I'll use that first one.
Okay. You can quickly learn. This will be added into your spells, so yeah, you can quickly just make this.
Okay.
But you need to take a long rest.
Okay, yeah, so I can't just use it right away.
No. The requirements is you need at least 20 needles.
Okay, I'll just make that over a long rest.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get that done in a long rest.
You can even buy them. It's just not that much.
Okay, fair enough. No, I want them masterwork needles, Drago.
How it works is basically kind of like the spell description. How it works is kind of like Cloud of Daggers, but it's a slet damage, then a rolled out damage. And it would move.
Is this level 2?
Level
spell?
3. Level 3.
I see.
Yes. Wait, can you cast level 3?
I can't cast level 3 spells, buddy.
Yeah. But you know that one day you can cast that spell.
So not the long rest.
Yeah.
More like 2 more levels.
Yeah.
Understood.
I'm just adding more spells to Zoggirial.
Got it.
But with that, he goes towards Jose and Nax and gives them a. You notice that Lilith coming back with a tray of sweets and gives them to you both. For the inconvenience.
It's okay.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
Do you eat it?
Sure.
Okay. Can you? Is Nax here? Can Nax and Jose gain yourselves inspiration?
Okay, he's there. He's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel inspired.
Yeah, you gain 1 inspiration from that. Everyone else gains something. Everyone gains something when you guys interact with Kill for some reason.
I want an inspiration, Drago.
Well,
What the
you
fuck?
got
Oh,
something better.
you got a magical artifact, bro.
I want an inspiration.
All right, you guys, and then Kill will look over to Lilith, and I would say with Cilio and Nax's passive perception, you notice that her eyes flicker. You notice that you can barely see her eyes, but it's more of a bright blue that you see. She still has her eyes covered. It's just you just see these glows of blue, and she turns. Follow her, and she will take you back to the teleportation room. You guys will be back into Takat.
Well, thank you very much.
Kyle, one more thing. So in my bag, there's like a cursed great sword, and we know it's cursed because Lockhart tried to kill us with it that one time.
See,
Me.
I was charmed.
Yeah, and in any case, I don't really want us to hold on to it. Is there any way you can quarantine it?
Let me see it.
Okay, I pull it out.
You pull out. You do, and he's going to.
Make a wisdom saving throw. What?
No, he doesn't need to. He can't be charmed.
No, I meant Pete.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Nah, you're fine. Yeah, he will do this. He is going to. He's going to look at it, put his hand towards it, and it's gone.
That works.
Is it safe now?
It's banished.
Okay. That's great news. Now, okay, we don't have to worry about that anymore, guys.
Hooray!
Yippee!
He knows banishment, guys.
Good to know.
Is that how that spell works? 'Cause-
With magical items, they use into the actual sea.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
That's probably yeah.
some,
If I remember
some fucking-
correctly,
some
yeah,
kid out there is just gonna be like, yeah, wow, look at this shit.
Some Githyanki just grabs it.
it's more of the dwarves. They'll get it. There's a there's a city of dwarves that collect random shit that's been banished in the Astral Sea.
So what you're telling me is that we're gonna fight them again. Okay. We're gonna see that sword again,
Probably.
and and, and it'll be like seeing a it'll be like seeing an ex after a really nasty breakup.
Uh,
Maybe.
that is not fun.
But you guys follow Lily, and
Yeah.
you guys head back to the room, and you notice that that your guys' somewhat illusions were still conversating, but the only difference is Kaio's illusion is not there.
Look at me, I am so handsome even in the... I can't believe I am that handsome.
All right, buddy. Let's just get going, shall we?
I'm sorry, I was lost staring into my own eyes. You were saying?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Hey,
I saw.
Are we gonna have time to attune these items, or are we going straight in?
You guys can just go there and you can attune. If you want to attune to them, you can.
I mean, we can technically take a short rest, and that's attunement too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a process to attune to a weapon like this.
Let's
So-
go back to the noble district and sit down at the bar before we can do...
No,
Yeah,
hang on. We
I'm going to say to Celia and Nax, you guys, when Jose made that comment of him, saying that he's beautiful, you just hear
It was
some
not-
mutter. He just
It was not a comment.
you just hear
Getting
some
facts.
muttering from Lily.
Are we able to discern what it said?
No. You just know that she muttered to herself. That they muttered to themselves.
I will keep
Okay.
that to myself because I don't want Jose to have nice things.
okay. Okay. Anyway, let's not. We don't have to go back just yet. There's a couple of things we need to do while we're here. For one thing, since the golden tooth, the gold tooth is right around the corner. I'm thinking before we head down to the sewers, we might want to stock up on some items.
Oh, you guys were going through the teleportation, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, just so I can clarify stuff, when you guys go in and you guys kind of take the same spots that your illusions were, the crystals start flashing again and just slowly dims back, and you notice that weirdly, why there was no one near you, there's people who are near you now.
This is the crystal on the tree.
Yes.
The shard.
Yes.
Okay.
It seems to be some type of teleportation.
Got it.
Well, that's
But
a
now
pretty
you guys
negative-
are back. You guys visit Ashkava, now you guys are back in Takat.
Hey, thanks, Lily.
She nods her head.
I think that thing can talk, and it just chooses not to, or just can't entirely.
I don't know. I mean, this is gonna take a while. Kaio said he made it, so
I can talk.
probably no, yep, she can talk.
Just a slow whisper.
right.
Neat.
So are we getting
Anyway.
items, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm thinking we can stop by the go-to for here, and maybe Undine and Alien's Arcana or at it as well. They probably have some magic items that we might be able to use for the before we go down to the sewers again.
Well, I don't disagree with you. I just also don't have any money.
Yeah. So while
Well,
you
yeah,
guys,
I've got these gems that I was planning to sell off too, so maybe we can split it.
while
Uh,
you guys are buying stuff, would you care if me and Celia went to a restaurant and attuned these?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Is there anything you guys want in particular?
Unless you can find another diamond.
I would say
How expensive of a diamond did you need? Sorry. Yes,
I
Drago?
was going to say, I would say with Nax's passive perception, you see a very nice bow in a windowsill, like a very nice bow.
Not the oath bow.
Is it a familiar bow to the rest of us?
Yes.
But only Nax has seen it. None of us have seen it yet.
Yeah.
Actually, with Celios, he would see it too, but it's a familiar bow.
Oh look, they put the oath bow up for sale.
Oh, it's it's Alien Sarkana. I guess I haven't sold it yet.
Well, that thing is probably pretty expensive. I don't know if there's a whole lot of people around here looking for something like that.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Well, sometimes what happens is that they put it out here so that the general public, but usually they send out um, like magazines up towards the Noble District and they bid on this kind of objects. It happens.
Take your word on that.
Well, I mean, since you're here, do you guys want to stop by the shop then? See if they've restocked on anything? Well, I guess it would just be me, Jose, and Nax if Celio and Lockout wants to go on the tune to get new items.
Yeah.
Y'all have fun though.
Yeah, let's go get coffee or something.
I could use some caffeine.
Yeah, let's just meet back. When do you guys want to meet? And where?
This tree in like an hour.
I don't think it would be. Oh,
They
How about-
might need an
oh,
hour
they
to
need
do
an
that.
hour. That's right. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll meet you guys back here in an hour.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Let's go shopping.
All right.
All right, Jose. You and me, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Do
ahead.
not take
and,
full price on anything.
Since we need exactly an hour, this actually works out really well. I'm gonna cast a spell on myself called Enhance Ability
Enhanceability. All right. Target yourself and cast that on you.
and give myself Ego Splendor, so I get advantage on charisma checks.
All right.
One second. Combat tracker. Yep, there we go. Alright, there we go. That will last for an hour.
Okay. So, where you guys? Which ones you guys heading to? If you go and click on the Keno's Market's green token, you can see that there's a shops. Let me add one item to one particular shop. Give me 1 second.
Alright, so anywhere in particular you guys want to go to first? The go-to sells potions, Undyne sells magical items in general.
Let's go to the Gold Tooth.
Okay. You guys go to the Gold Tooth. All right. You can open up that inventory and I can actually share this. I'll share this. And you see that they get quite a bit of potions and scrolls.
Jesus, that's a lot of stuff now.
Yeah. You see that there's a goblin inside of it at the Regid.
Same goblin?
Yeah, same goblin. Regid goblin that is looking over what seems to be some type of paper.
Do we ever agree what the goblin language sounded like?
No.
Okay. Nah, I'm not doing that yet. Selamat petang!
He looks up to you.
I'm fucking with you. We can talk in English.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Here for buying?
Yeah. You found any new stuff recently?
We got scrolls and a couple more potions. Not very much.
Okay. If I guess if you don't mind, I'll take a look. And also, I'll speak back.
You
to
see
the
that he has a potion behind what seems to be a glass container right next to him, and it's You can tell that it has a plaque, the potion of flying.
Yeah, that shit. Why is it so expensive? Dude? Oh my god.
Does this establishment take nobility seals as way of payment? You know, so you send the bill to my noble house.
He looks towards you. He has his chin on his knuckles and be like, and just slowly shake his head.
That's why I don't shop outside the noble bit. Okay.
It's you know just it's all right. It's all right. We'll say let's just come on come on.
Oh,
By the way, the reason why
oh.
that potion is so expensive, it lasts an hour.
I mean, still, that's someone's life savings right there.
Yeah, and it's
It's
very
supposed to
rare.
be so.
But continue.
Oh,
Okay.
and I'll talk back to him in Goblin as well. Also, is the you know the the event happening
It's
still later
tonight.
tonight?
It's
Okay.
tonight.
Yep. Good to know. Thank you.
He just
Okay.
inhales briefly. In Nax, you notice that there's a needle flying above this area, and it's just slowly going in circles, going in a figure eight pattern.
Okay, I can't purchase anything.
I mean, if there's something you want, just let me know.
Let's take a couple of potions of healing.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea too. Yeah, I'll
I have
grab that.
regular, greater, superior. Which ones do you want?
I'll take. I'll
Oh
take.
wait.
Oh,
Yeah, you got them. Okay.
yep. Yeah, I took a regular potion for you. I'll take. I guess I'll. Well, did this guy buy gems again? I'll ask him. Hey, are you interested in buying jewelry by chance?
Trade. Trade is the word you're looking for.
He just slowly blinks at you. I sell my wares are wands, scrolls, and potions.
Yes, the question is, are you willing to trade instead of gold?
No,
Yep. I
the
thought that
only
was the
individual
case.
that trades in gems or will buy gems is the Ruby Queen.
Oh shit. Yep, there you go. Yep. All right.
My friend, we come here with a proposition. So at this time we are, what is the word? We're heavy with these gems. And you have inventory that you need to move. What I am proposing is you can take these gems and then trade it with the crown, providing your store with a royal favor and assisting us travelers, adventurers, and some of us members of the Onyx Guard with assistance, which can again, in return for this trade, come with you with many favors. I am just
Many
giving
favors,
you
you
an
say?
yes. How often do you trade with the noble district? Starting with bartering jewels with the crown can be a way for you to open, I don't know, another establishment with much more liquid patrons.
And just so if it's not obvious, this guy, my friend here is a noble.
I can tell that from the armor.
Yeah, but just sometimes people, not a good idea to make assumptions sometimes.
Forget, yes.
And also how he carries himself. A little bit too much up his own ass.
He chuckles.
So true.
My valet is I can hear his voice.
Calling to me.
But he just, well, if you want me to trade with the noble district, I need to make some type of gold so I can actually trade with them. But if I take with just solid value that doesn't have any type of
My friend,
coin to
my
it,
friend, my friend.
because those gems could cost basically 5 silver if I don't know about it.
My friend, show him the gems. We do not take us for peddlers of trinkets. We've come with you with very valuable gems. It is how you say. We do not wish to have a. We do not wish to have them with. For since the movement with the crown does have its time frames, we just wish to remove your inventory and for you to have the opportunity to be able to trade with these very fine jewelry with the crown, hence providing you with a favor.
Oh, I see. So, how I'm saying it is that you want to, so I can get some foot into the noble district. We're not saying I cannot, which, in some sense,
It has to start with trading with the crown.
yes, trading with the crown is nice, but you're kind of young for, you're kind of young, aren't you?
I show him my ring. I may look young, but trust me, I have a very ancient lineage backing me up.
I'm gonna speak a little loud. Oh shit, we can't really prove that we're related to the royal court. Huh? You think we should have brought Serafina with us?
She would not be seen trading outside of the noble district. It is the
Oh no.
advantage of the Onyx card to be able to barter with this gentleman. And if he were smart, he would know the advantages and the favor that comes with trading part of the royal envoys.
I,
Am
I,
I
I,
wrong,
I,
my friend?
I do. I do also want to ask, if I brought up Serafina's name, does anything change on his face? Does he recognize that name?
He seems to recognize it, but it doesn't. He has always his, just a bitch face to him. A resting bitch face.
Poker
Some would
face.
call them
Making
his resting face is kind of a bitch.
He looks towards you. Just slowly. He just looks towards you and show me one of these gems. I might change my mind.
I'll show him the really nice, really beautiful, really expensive star sapphire to him.
Roll me a charisma check.
Alright, let's go.
Can I guess has my word?
He already has
May I
advantage.
I already have the magical effects kicking in for me, so I think it'll be good. Persuasion. Oh, that's a flash of genius, baby. Make that a 19.
Okay.
Oh, but do not. Okay, Pete, my friend, do not part with the most valuable gem you have.
No, but I mean he's showing us good faith, so I thought it would be a good idea to show him what we have.
How much is that gem worth?
At
It's like 1,000
least,
gold.
at least 1,300 gold. Oh, you're
Oh,
asking
wait,
as a GM
were you
or
asking us in game or out of game?
I was asking out of game.
Okay, it's worth 1,000 gold. We're not gonna
Yeah.
say that to him though.
Okay. Okay, it is. Okay. I was just double checking myself. Not bad. that gym, and for all you brought up so far, that seems like a fair condition.
And if you do want more proof that we are with the royal court, I was told we're not supposed to flaunt this around, but the queen did give us this. I show him the royal pendant.
He looks towards you, starts talking in Goblin. I can get in there if I want to.
I know, but you know, I'm just trying to show you that we're not lying to you.
He goes back into common. Well, that one gym for all of this, and probably a
One more portion of greater healing, and it is yours.
roll me a charisma check for that.
Do I help him
Charisma
with that?
persuasion.
A persuasion check.
Do I help him with that technically, since I'm
Okay.
flashing the pendant and everything?
He brought it up, so
Okay. No. I mean, am I giving him advantage? Am I?
no, you're not giving him advantage. It
Was
wouldn't
that
be
you?
a 4. It landed on a 4 for me. Damn. All right.
You know, that's edging us, bro. Holy shit.
One more greater potion of greater healing.
Yes, and it is yours.
Sure, add it on. I'm gonna make so Pete, delete that item out of your inventory, and I'm gonna make this markup
Okay.
to a 0.
Okay.
And so now you can buy
Okay,
it.
I'll go ahead and delete this, and I'll buy that.
And I'm gonna make the markup back up to 1. It looks at the gym. Is that all
Very
you
well, my
wanted?
friend. It has been business doing pleasure with you. We bid you adieu.
And I guess are you gonna be I speaking Colin, and are you gonna be there later? Are we supposed to just meet here?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I guess I'll see you later tonight then.
Okay. What just happened? He said,
Once we're
okay.
outside, I'm gonna high five Jose.
High
Yo,
five
dude, let's
back.
go, dude.
You guys made out like bandits. You guys got basically 200 worth of free stuff.
300.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, okay.
See?
I
Staying
chuck
at a good
Jose.
place, resting in a good place, comes with things. So next time we go to a place where they have at least 800 third count on their sheets. No more peasant stuff.
Well, there's another store nearby that sells magic items, and that's where we sold the bowl that you guys saw. So,
Do you want to check for magical items? Let's go check for magic.
it's a good idea. And before we go our separate ways, since technically I'm the most tanky one out of all of us, I'm gonna chuck the 2 potion of great healings to Nax and Jose.
Okay.
How do I put this poly sheet?
Yeah, party sheet. It's in the party
That'll
sheet
work.
now. Yep.
Okay. I want to put 2 of them in there, so Jose can get one and Nax can get one.
Okay.
And I'll just keep the regular potion of healing on me.
All right. But you guys go get out of the Golden Tooth and heading off to the place that you saw the Uspo to.
Yeah, Aliens Arcana, is it?
Yep. Aliens Arcana. Share record with everyone. You guys go in and you see a olden female gnome.
Oh, that's a rather expensive bow that we cannot afford in any capacity. Holy shit. uh, uh, he leaves the room,
Pete walks in, walks out.
walks out, sees the store is empty, besides the one bow, leaves.
Next, you see a good bow, but you see that the price tag is a little bit high.
A little bit.
I guess you guys leave that area.
Is the
Yeah,
only thing
like-
they're selling is the bow?
The
They
only
are
thing
se-
they're selling is a bow.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
they-
between the three of us, we don't have enough money to get it, actually.
You can blame your party members. They bought everything out of this by selling that bow.
Golosavs. Oh, there's a weapon shop nearby, right?
Yeah, it looks like there's a weapon shop nearby.
Maybe it's not
Let
by
me
there,
share.
then.
Let me share that weapon shop. It seems to have just a matter of decently made weapons.
Anything in here catch you? Hang on. Do we even know the shopkeeper has been madam?
It is a male human. He is shaggy hair, kind of just a just standard looking.
Okay. Damn, bro. You just called someone an average. Okay.
Yeah, he's just an average
He
Joe.
ain't even ugly, bro. He just average.
He's just average.
Mhm.
Alright. Anything here catches your eyes, guys?
Greetings, good sir. I go. I am seeing you. By any chance, do you, perchance, might have, or that you are not selling right now, matters of quarter staffs or blades more impressive than some this one?
Quarterstaffs? Or what are you asking for sure?
We are perusing your inventory, and I don't know that resembles this. I just wanted to know.
I can order something in. It's just this is why I haven't got restock yet. A lot of people have been coming in and out. If you want something just standard, you can probably go to Odo's brother.
Mhm.
He points across the
Interesting.
street. You see Odo's brother, and it's just a standard. No, actually he wouldn't point you there. Odo's brother is more for armor, but I don't know. You can probably check out one of the other markets. There probably is one that has different weapons for sale.
Mhm.
There's quite a bit of markets, so most likely you'll find what you need in this town.
Of course, of course, of course. I am not usually accustomed to trade outside of the inner ring. But thank you very much for your time, and have a day. Let's go.
You have a good day too. And you guys leave.
Yeah, well, the only other shop in town was Ola's Brothers, like the guy said, but they don't really sell magic items there. So I think that's all the shops here. We can go back to the Nova District and see if the guild hall has something better.
Ah, what do they sell in the gold to?
No, they usually sell potions and stuff and scrolls. But
Well,
actually, you went. That's right. You weren't with us yet before we.
Clear this whole market out, apparently.
No. What languages does Jose speak again?
Uh, Common, Elven, Celestial, and I think it's Dwarven.
Oh shit! He can't speak any of that.
I'm sorry, it's not, it's Abyssal. Abyssal, yes.
he still can't speak any of that. Do I have tongues by chance? I do not. Okay.
You know what's funny
I
is that me and Jose share language.
By the way,
I
Jose, do you mind updating your languages on Fantasy Grounds?
Sure, if I knew where.
Go onto your abilities and scroll at the very bottom.
Abilities. There
I'm
you
going
go.
to write on a piece of paper on the diary that Pete now officially carries around on at all times. They're also this is all written down. They're also the black market. They're having an auction later tonight. That's what I was talking to him about. And I show it to Jose and Max.
Okay.
My friend, your penmanship is Eyes of the Runekeeper. Oh, now I understand what.
Oh, sorry, I wrote this all in uncommon. Oops.
Eyes of the
Roll me a
Runekeeper, I
dexterity
can read.
check. Roll me a dexterity check, Pete. See how good your
Oh
handwriting
shit.
is.
Okay.
Do you want it to be performance based?
Can it be sleight of hand? Oh wait, can it be performance?
You can make it to a dexterity
I kind of want to be sleight of hand. That's alright.
sleight of hand. Okay, so show
Yeah.
me sleight of hand.
Let's fucking go, dude.
It's pretty good
He's the best
handwriting.
handwriting in the world, dude.
He has to make sure his edges are always to an angle, to a right angle.
Bro, I literally inscribed runes and shit on my armor, dude. There's no way my handwriting shit.
Pretty good handwriting, Jose.
Interesting penmanship.
Even if you did in Goblin, he would understand it. Pete.
Oh, sick. Okay. Okay. And I write down a little more stuff. Maybe we'll find some cool magic items there as well.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's go check on the guys at the coffee shop.
Okay.
If has it been an hour? You say?
I'm going to say it has been an hour. Lockhart, Salil, I'm going to ask you to make some checks for me.
Ball.
All right.
I haven't created those.
Yeah, you are. I'm going. Let's do.
Every single one.
Let's do Cilio first then. All right, Cilio, you're going to attune to it. The attunement process is going to. You need to make a strength, not strength, a con-based ability, and it'll be based on. You are fully attuned to it. It is a. This item is a neutral good, so you are good with it, and you are a druid, so you do get the druid enhancement from it too. And you already read that. And you start to attune to it, and you start to attune to it, and when you go to your skills, make for the first skill, I'm going to give you what the effect is, and you're going to change your stat to a that you want to use. Like you can do acrobatics, a con-based acrobatics somehow, or a con-based arcana, and you have to roll that to try and fit what you want to do into this attunement process. All right.
Okay, so I get to either pick Arcana or Acrobatics, you said?
No. That's just an example. Usually Arcana is intelligence, but you need to change that to con. It's a con base. Just bring me anything that would sound well. You start, while attuned to it, you start feeling something somewhat hold you tight. And it's getting a little bit tighter as it holds you. What do you want to do to try to to pass this?
Can I? It's not like a. This is just like in my head, basically.
You feel it on your body too.
Am I able to like see, like look down and see if anything is actually
It
grabbing
looks
onto me?
through your eyes. It looks like wings are holding you tight.
I would like to try to. Can I just do like a perception to like try and look and see if there are any like uh kind of points in the wings where I would be able to kind of um like pressure points almost, where I'd be able to like grab them and weaken the grip that it has on me.
Uh, yes. Yes, you can. So change that to a con and roll me that perception check.
Mhm. Is it okay if I just do just like a flat like custom modifier?
Uh, you can easily change your skills by just clicking on the whiz.
Mhm.
You just click that until you see con.
It's actually the same.
Yeah, you have crazy con. Though, oh,
Wait, okay. Well, actually, since it's an ability check and it's perception, do I have advantage on this?
not with this. This is your shield would not work for this.
Oh shit, Celio! Oh no!
You get tight, and it's hard to. It's hard to. You got. The only thing is with that, the wings of Feywind will be still at a tier 1. And you start feeling that these wings start to embrace you and hold you, and somewhat makes it where if to you it feels like you're in a cocoon. What's how are you going to pass this one?
Could I try just and so this thing it feels like
It's
a
not hurting
living,
you.
does it feel like a living creature almost?
Yes.
Can I try to like insight it to see is this thing like is it trying to aid me or should I be resisting it?
Okay, roll me insight. That sounds like it would work.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's hard to tell. At first, you're getting scared of it. It's you don't know if it's hurting you or not, and it. But you allow it to do what it wants. That's going to be Feywind's Embrace will still remain as a tier 1. Now we're going to when it to you it just seems like you're encased in this cocoon and it just goes black and you start seeing massive things. Lots of things. For your next one, which one are you going to do? Which ability are you going to do?
I just see
You see
is there,
somewhat
do I
of the weave. You see the weave, the spider web of the weave.
Okay, so can I get an arcana into that to try and recognize?
Yes. That's ammo handling.
Yeah, I clicked by accident.
Yeah, you're good. All right, there we go. We're getting into somewhere. All right. You start seeing and you can start identifying objects. It seems like it's allowing you to identify and detect detect everything around you. That actually goes to a tier 2. For the first hurdle from tier 1 is a 15. Then it's a tier 2 is at a 20. By now, as you can understand, it's going increments of 5 before you can get to any next tier. Now, you start feeling, while you're seeing this, you start feeling this wave of enlightenment and ways you can enhance yourself, or in ways that you don't normally could. What would you do for the final attunement process?
This one might be kind of a stretch, but so considering this thing's origins and how it came from, who it came from, can I try to recall any sort of like religious practices that might be kind of tied to that to to kill and or whatever he is, and see if I can try to replicate those almost.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a religion. Oh. You can start seeing the ties, but the wing flaps of this creature, if you're trying to follow it, just are way too quick for you. The Fey Wind's blessing is still at tier 1. So, how this item is going to work now, I'm going to get rid of... You have a tier 1 Wings of the Feywind, a tier 1 Embrace, tier 1 and tier 2 of the Sight, and tier 1 of the Blessing.
So, sorry, if you said it goes up, it's like increments of 5, right?
Yes, it starts at 15. Then it goes up.
And that so 15 would be to get tier 2?
Yes, 15 would be get to tier 2.
So then if it's 22, that would be, shouldn't that be tier 3 then?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, you actually will get tier 3. You can actually do, okay. That's actually helps you out a little bit more. Thank you for that, for catching me. So, I did shorten it down for you a bit, so it's an easier compact read, but I will change it so it kind of becomes easier to read for you.
It's the one thing that I didn't really care about.
I know. It's always the one thing that you don't care about, but the others you do.
These things, I mean, how...
He did say it could... He did say it would enhance over time. So, okay. It's just how the rules are. Sorry. Just compacting that a little bit more for you. But the number 2, Eminent of the Feywind Blessing. It has finalized itself for how you are. Now, Lockhart's turn. 31. Neptune's Neptune's Wrath Spire. Let me get the full version so I can get everything for you when it's done. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Celia. Okay. So, with yours, okay, it just does that. You have met the requirements of the class enhancement, Sword Saint. You have met the requirements of Lawful Evil for the attunement requirements. And the charges you already know. You start, while attuning to this, you start feeling a wave of water swirling around you, somewhat trapping you. How are you going to how are you going past this?
I guess I'm gonna use athletics to try and quote unquote tread water.
Okay. That sounds...
Yeah, he's running on water. Fucking soul saying things.
Look at this bonus, guys. Look at this.
See.
So that'd be tier 3. You. Okay, so the DC would have increased to.
Maybe I use athletics for a reason. Who knows?
No, not 165. No.
Oh my
It's
god.
no, it does. It's there, and then it does a little bit more damage. And then you start while you're going through this whirlpool, you get hit by just these waves, an onslaught on towards you. What do you want? How do you want to overcome this?
I guess I don't want to do athletics again, even though he's pretty.
The DC would increase if you keep on using the same stat.
Yeah, so I think I'll use acrobatics to try and like get like maneuver around them.
Okay. Oh, these tidal waves are still hitting you. You cannot. You're not prepared to go with these. But you start feeling when the waves are hitting you, it gives some type of bonus, some type of defensive mechanism from a deep of the ocean. How are you going to? And you feel this you feel this increase of defense somewhat consume you. How are you going to defend yourself with this one?
Hmm. Oh, I guess with survival. I guess.
Okay, survival. All right.
Yeah.
By the way, Silly, we'll come back to you real quick because can you read me off what the shield does again?
Just gives me advantage on perception checks.
Okay, then you should have an advantage. Sorry. I'll go back towards you so you can do that again. You keep on getting battered and beaten with these waves, but you're taking them and using them for your advantage. Then you gain a slight increase of your defensive abilities when you use this. Then, while you're getting battered, you start feeling a rant of a maelstrom. Basically, you are in the center of this maelstrom. How are you going to try to defend off this one?
Does it seem like it's like originating from a creature or?
It seems like it's originating from the weapon.
I guess I'll try and assert dominance with intimidate.
Okay, roll me that.
Think on my cons would be good. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Everybody's out here rolling wands.
Yeah.
You try to bat it out, but it's just way too much, and it just consumes you. You get a figuration of tier 3 warm pearl grasp, a tier 1 tidal onslaught, and a tier 2 abyssal ward, and a tier 1 maelstrom fury. All right. We're going back to Celia real quick because if it was like wisdom-based perception checks, I would have. But if it just says perception checks, re-roll that perception check for me.
Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. I mean, yeah, it does say like wisdom parentheses perception. So
yeah, that's why. Sorry, I tried to help you. But you guys finish attuning to it, and you feel better. You feel like these weapons could help you, could aid you. You know, for what you don't know.
Okay.
And once you guys get done attuning to it, you see the rest of the group coming towards you.
Perfect timing.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
it's going. That was an experience I'll never get used to.
Not exactly enjoyable.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are we?
Well, hey, I couldn't get you a diamond exactly, Celio, but I did get. I mean, I imagine you wanted that diamond to be able to cast Revivify or something, so I got you the scroll instead.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if I don't know how scrolls work. I don't know if
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you cast a spell using a scroll, you don't bear the
Yeah,
material
since
cost.
you don't have to bury the material cost, and since you can already cast that level, you can cast it freely without having to make a roll.
Yep. So I got you something better.
fair enough.
Not
A
even
lot
the
of
spell slot.
eyes. A lot of eyes.
Oh, Nax and Jose, you guys haven't grabbed the potions yet from the party sheet.
I dragged it from my.
It's still there.
Yeah, you drag it from the party sheet. Do you know how to get to the party sheet?
Nope.
Menu, and then it should be the third from the bottom. Oh, and I need to actually add people to the party sheet again, because I was.
They're not even there, dude. You bastard.
Yeah, one sec. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's a part of the party sheet now.
Yep. And so each of you grab one of those potions.
Yep. Just over at the gear, click and drag that into your character sheet in the inventory of the character sheet. By the way, you guys would notice that in this area that there is a bank that you could probably convert coinage if you want to convert coinage.
All right, having my butt ton of coins to flex on people. Thanks, though.
Okay.
I would have wanted that, but a couple of sessions ago, I burned through all my silver to buy something, so I think I'm okay.
Okay, I was just asking.
It was a good call, yeah. I think I'm alright though. It's good
Wait,
to
so
have
are
some
we-
spare change.
Are we heading out now?
There was one more place I thought we could stop by. I was hoping we could check in with Adira before we head back to the Nova
That's a
District.
really good idea. Follow me, and I'll take them all to the red light district.
Like, don't call it that, man. It's called something else here. What is it called again?
Lamp farthing.
There we go. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I'll take them to the lamp farthing.
Okay. By the way, I'm forcefully adding the. What do you have here? Yeah. We'll just delete that one real quick because for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But you guys start heading to the lamp farthing, and you notice it's still pretty. It's middle of the day still. Actually, around about 2 o'clock, and it's still pretty barren. And there are individuals there, but not many. Not many.
Can we walk up to the to the building?
Yeah, you walk up towards the building, and you do see your friend, your TK Soul.
Good old Monkey King boy.
Friends, a loose term.
Just so
Hey.
people can know what he looks like, I'll reshare that. Give me one bit. Fantasy Grounds is loading. Where is he? Did I add his image to it? Folder. Where is his image? Uh, file. I thought I added his folder. Added his character art. NPCs pictures. No. But you do see a Ipkin basically sending out and looking out into the street and noticing you guys. You guys approach.
Yeah. It'll wave as I'm approaching. Hey TK. We're here to see the we're here to see the mistress of the house.
She's in there with Adira.
We have a-
They're actually that's not his voice. Yeah, they're Adira is sleeping right now.
We have some
Is she
gifts.
is she all right? Did she?
I
Well, I mean, all right as best as she can.
yeah, that's all. That's kind of how you have. She's only doing so much she can do.
We have some returning gifts from our trip in the Noble District. So,
I have a name.
not you.
No,
Come
no,
on.
we weren't talking
Just-
about you, Jose.
just- Stop talking.
I'm a gift to the world right now.
Oh my god, dude.
Are we allowed in, or
Yeah, you can go in. Do you know she's still probably sleeping, so be quiet.
Yeah,
I'm-
we'll
I-
try not to disturb her.
yeah, we'll leave. Quiet. And I will turn to the new guys. Hey, listen. I know as hard as it is for you, Jose, to keep your eyes, keep your head up. Point your eyes down, if you value your life.
No, I mean hang on, Lockhart. I mean, she's not exactly. She's not. Well, actually, I don't know if she's hostile anymore.
I still don't trust her. Just keep your eyes down, right?
I summon my blade.
No.
No, don't
No.
summon your blade.
Actually, Jose, you sit outside. You can't be trusted in there. TK, watch over this dude.
I let you go to the Raven to the Ruby Queen and didn't let you wait outside. I'm coming in.
It's okay, man.
summon
Just
my
put away the
blade.
sword, dude. Put away
Put away
the
the
sword.
sword.
Put away the sword.
Let me do the talking, okay?
Sure.
Alright. You'll behave.
As well as you did in front of the Queen.
Damn.
I behaved
He
pretty
got you
well.
there.
Thank you very
You
much.
got. Damn.
I bowed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Anyway, let's go inside. Did I have the head or did Nax have the head?
Nax has it. Nax still has it.
Uh,
Oh no, the skull. I think
Yeah.
you had the skull.
yeah, okay, yeah. I had the skull. And Nax has the eyes.
Yeah.
There's the TK
Ah.
Soul.
Apeling?
Yeah. Don't worry about the name. It's how our artist did the name.
Ape. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa, dude. Dario, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
not
TK
loving on
Soul.
my end.
It's funny now. Images are loading like almost instantly.
Oh
as
yeah,
you share
they redid the network sharing.
Oh, Fantasy Grounds is frozen for me.
Oh,
Yay!
shit.
Oh,
Right.
hello, Mr. Sun Wukong.
I knew. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly, dude. Actually, Hong Kong.
Yes, I am Son Goku.
Right. So we walk inside.
You
Hopefully
guys,
not get fucking petrified the second we walk in.
you walk in. Celio, Pete, Lockhart, Nax. Are you guys keeping your eyes down, or are you guys?
Fuck yeah. Keep my eyes down. You kidding me?
Okay. You keep on bumping into stuff.
Like-
P actually doesn't put his head down.
I'm like walking like not directly down, but like enough to where I can like see where I'm walking. I do this literally all the time because I can't make eye contact with people.
Okay. You
But
guys, Silly, are you keeping your eyes down or are you looking ahead?
No, I'll keep my eyes down.
Okay. Pete, you're keeping your eyes up.
Yeah, Pete's actually keeping his eyes up.
Okay. Next, I'm looking at the chat. Are you keeping your eyes up or down? Okay. uh, Pete, you kind of look around and you start seeing that the house is it's okay. You kind of were expecting more of a festival and more of a colorful thing, but it's pretty barren. I mean, pretty standard. Uh, a standard house with some unique items. You do see a couple statues. Uh, some of men and some of female. Female.
Female.
No, women and men. Women and men.
Team in there.
Women and men. Some exposed uh, basically exposing a lot that they shouldn't.
Say the line, Bart.
um, and some in provocative ways, but not more. There's not like hundreds. There's just like 4 or 5. But you do see like a light that you guys that you kind of guide everyone towards, and you see that it leads into a bedroom with Adira sleeping on a 4-postered queen size bed. Her room is, you see that there are what looks like pages on the walls, and it looks like singing lines. And you see that there is like a desk with a jewelry box, a mirror, and a closet, a closet door that you can expect that goes into your clothing. But you also see a you see a what looks like a dog dog bed, and you look and you see something that looks somewhat it's kind of tucks itself into what it seems to be sleeping, but it has scales. And when you guys walk in, you just see it. It has a head of a serpent, but it's not a long body. It's a short body with a serpent head and two basically it's a quadrupedical creature, and it looks at you. It barks.
It's a snake dog.
Yes.
Is the lady not in here?
You don't see her mother. You see Adira. She's asleep.
Shit.
We should probably look for her mom.
Yeah, this would look weird if she walked in. Gotta turn around and walk right out of the room.
You walk out, and you do hear someone walking the hallway next to you, and you guys kind of go towards there, and you see I don't have an image of Adira's mother, but you do see Adira.
What do you mean?
Do you guys want me to get that art? I can get it.
Nah, it's
What
fine.
do you mean?
But Adira's mother is wearing a well-silked gown that is semi see-through. You can see a lot of her curves, and she does have bracelets around her wrist. She has a bandage on her, around her head. Not bandage, but blindfold around, and you see that her hair is a green. I am just refreshing people that weren't here. It is a green that goes towards, basically covers her entire back. Um, she has a long fingernails that are colored green, and you do notice her gown does somewhat show a lot of cleavage and some of her stomach, and you see that around her stomach there is some scales of green, and you see Adira's mother. Oh,
Hi, we have returned from the Noble District.
I can see that, and I heard from Miss Bear's from one of Miss Bear's servants that the deed was done. I'm grateful for that. And you do notice that she is carrying a tray of what seems to be of warm water and a towel.
I also have this if you want it, and I pull up the skull. Yeah, sorry it doesn't have any flesh on it, but that's because it was decomposing pretty rapidly.
Maybe we shouldn't do this out in the hallway. We got a place for us to talk. Maybe not so near where Dira is sleeping right now.
Let's head to the main room.
Right, yeah.
What?
Oh, what was that, Jose?
Greetings, hi, José Antonio. De la Santísima Trinidad Bolívar, Palacio Puente Cuervo.
Oh no, he's speaking something.
I told him to not talk. I'm sorry. He goes. You know nobles, right?
Yes, I know my fair share of nobles. And she looks towards Jose. Sometimes they come visit me at night.
Oh, interesting.
Well, this is strictly business right now, so
I understand.
It can be very business oriented. Please.
Oh, I mean, it's not entirely business. We are checking up with Adira, making sure she's okay.
Well, I want to take care of my business first before we.
Okay.
Yes. Follow me, and she leads you guys towards the main room of the house, and there's quite a bit of seating. There's still there. You see that there's a statue there. Imagine. You know the praise the sun from Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It's somewhat that way, but completely nude.
What? That is the art of all time. Right.
Yeah, I think he has. He, if I remember correctly, he tried to take one of our girls. So, probably another 5 years. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Here's his skull. If you want it, I don't know. If you're interested.
I have no use for it.
Okay, I guess we'll just throw it out later. But we also have Adira's eyes.
You do?
That we were able to salvage from the skull. Nax, if you could hand those over.
Nax? You have her eyes, right, Nax?
Yes.
Okay, you mind giving it to her then?
Sure.
It's up to Nax if they want to, but Adira's mother will. Well, I, from what we've looked at it, and a lot of clerics looked at, I don't think any healing magic will probably do justice because the magic that was used was it was it is meant to sever a limb or some type of some something of oneself and never regaining that back.
Wow.
Well, my lady, it has been several years since I studied the healing arts, but perhaps I do not know these clerics you have visited. I do know that there are people within the faith that can restore.
Since you're since you kind of lost touch, there have been multiple schools of magic that's been expanded upon. The type of magic that was used was sarcanism, and uh, sarcanism is basically sacrifice of flesh and or augmentation of flesh. It's a lot harder to cure than standard
Yeah.
necrosis.
So this is not your typical amputation, is
No,
what you're trying to say.
it's somewhat like a curse, but if we remove the curse, it will it will have negative side effects.
Yeah, I was also actually affected by something like that.
I wouldn't call it an accident, Lockhart.
Wow. I act anyway.
You
Um.
accidentally lost your spine?
We're not gonna talk about this right now. I
No,
I
of
am
course not.
I am deeply sorry we didn't kill him in the 24 hours because Jax had a had a loose mouth and didn't know what he was talking about.
But he was
Hey,
destroyed with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
but
we jumped him. He didn't even get the
he
chance to fight back.
we
Really.
we killed him before his ritual was complete, so we saved a lot of trouble.
So, my lady, you may take solace, perhaps, in that the tragedy that befell upon your daughter did not befall on another innocence, and that even though we can procure your daughter's eyes, there is still hope. These kinds of curses, even though filthy as they may be and complicated, I do know that the gods do not stray their blessings on such marvelous beings as yourself.
And
Yeah.
Sarko, it's just I told her multiple times not to go over to the noble district, and the one time I did allow her, she went straight to him and not coming back. It was somewhat of her own fault that this happened to her.
Sometimes we must make mistakes in order to. Unfortunately, the role of a parent is to always be there to support, even though you know they're going to crash. Again, please take solace in the fact that your daughter's sacrifice aided in that this did not happen to other families.
I mean, that still doesn't make it any less hard. Like you saying that doesn't lessen the blow any. I think you should just stop.
And I mean, look, like magic. Oh, I've read some books in my time, and I am aware of some. That's there are levels of magic that would be able to counteract this. So long, I mean, as long as you have her eyes, it's not impossible. Is all I'm saying. Magic has almost no
just-
limits.
There's just hurdles having to go through.
I'm gonna almost throw up saying that, but maybe the Empire has something.
That's one
Ooh.
thought.
Sorry, look at me. I'm this way because the
You're looking
Empire.
a little blue. Lockhart, more blue than you usually are. Oh, that's why.
But they can do feats of magic, science. What? I don't know.
I
They
don't
can do-
know much about the Empire.
They can do feats, obviously.
I am
With
pretty
life.
sure that the cure for her daughter lies this side of the ruby wall.
It's just a thought. I definitely don't recommend doing it, but if you're down to your last leg, I guess it can work. That is if I don't destroy the Empire myself.
Well, in my time, there were high priests of the Raven Queen who could actually remove these type of curses. I'm pretty sure that kind of magic has not been lost to time.
You know, regenerative magic is capable. It's just the psychomancy curse that's upon her is difficult.
Not impossible. Then it's
No.
just a matter of patience.
In any case, it's not really, guys. In any case, it's not really our place
Yeah,
to
it's
talk about it. There's nothing we can do for
it's not productive.
her on that anymore. Yeah.
All right. Well, is our contract complete then?
It is.
Right. Well, is there anything else you guys wanted to ask her?
Jose, and then he stops himself asking from
Yes.
Wait, what?
What,
Yes.
what did you say?
Jose was going to ask, but then he stopped himself asking.
Yes, Jose. You can come here later, but we're on
And
work stuff right now.
She just looks and basically puts her hand in her cheek. I would like to see you come back.
Gentlemen, I believe there's somebody waiting for us at the bar.
Hang on.
Who, Jose? You don't want Jose back. Let's be honest.
If there's nothing else you guys want to talk about, what was I'm sorry, I don't believe I ever asked you for your name, ma'am. Who are you exactly?
Nope.
My name. Let me go to my list. Nisocius.
What?
Yep.
Nis-
My brother?
I'll copy. I might be butchering this name. Might be butchering it. It'll be in Fantasy Grounds.
Okay. Ah, okay, that's right.
That's why I could remember it. Besides the fact that I'm terrible with names. What I can talk about that.
And the one thing is, it's a it's a Greek name.
Ah, then it's
Nisocius.
Associus.
It's nice to meet you, Nasosius. I'm Pete. Listen, I do want to ask if you can help us with something.
Like
Not
what?
that, Jose. The people that the for Pixel, the people who did this to your daughter, they're not exactly they're working with someone.
Who?
In fact, this is going to be a long story, so you might want to take a seat. So for Pixel was working with Alistar.
She leans back and just slowly ponders what you're saying.
And it's not just them. Alistar seems to be working with the Overseer. There's a plot happening, and I'm hoping you could help us stop it. At least, in a way, stopping this would be taking revenge for your daughter as well. So I thought you might be interested.
In all honesty, I did. My revenge is already concluded. Points towards his skull. But if you're saying that there's more innocence, the cod is very popular for the slave trade that it can produce. All the women, everyone part of the lamp fathering was a slave, but our kind little chimp here, Capuchin over there, seems to have a soft spot for anyone shackled. Most likely he'll have some type of soft spot when the need arises to save a lot of individuals.
That'll be, yep. And chances are a lot of people's lives are in danger, so that does make our goals somewhat aligned at the moment.
Sweetie, I'm not a fighter.
I don't need, no, Nitsasis, I don't need you to fight. We need information. And, for lack of a better term, people like to come here. I'm sure, for another lack of a better term, people's mouths get loose often while they're here. And I'm sure would it'll be you would have an easier time collecting information than we would.
I can see what I can do. I'll try to see if my girls can sweeten everyone up a bit.
That'd be helpful. And since I don't want to see any of you get hurt, so I'll just go out and say this. This is kind of still speculation at the moment. We have been talking to the Queen about it. Unfortunately, our conversation got short, so we couldn't reconfirm anything. But chances are there's a coup happening sometime in the future, and it involves the Overseer, Alistar, and the cult. They all seem to be working together.
That's really troublesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the way, that snake puppy comes and sits on her lap, and she slowly pets it now.
Okay.
Yeah. But by the sounds of it, you're most likely having to kill a hydra than a snake.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a long and difficult fight. The Queen said she was gonna pay us, but we haven't even talked about that yet. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Basically, I was hoping you could find out more about activity regarding the cult, if possible at all, or more information regarding Alistair for us.
I can see what I can do. But Alistair is, in all sense, kind of hard to get any information about. I mean, really what we know is he was a traveler. That's it. But I can see
That's
what I
alright.
can do.
Yep.
Um,
Anything you can find out at all would probably be of big help.
Another thing is with the overseer, he's not Zoggirial born, if you want to say that.
Hmm.
Don't know where he came
Wait,
from.
he's not from this plane?
I all all that I know is he's not really. He seems like lizard folk, but he's not. He doesn't have the same capabilities as them. Probably more enhanced than most lizard folk.
Could you? I mean, what do you mean by that? Could you be a little more specific? What additional
The
abilities?
I don't know him personally. The only person I know that knows him personally is uh, Braun. I don't think
Wait,
you know
Braun?
who. You
The
know Braun?
we you talk about a big red lizard guy?
Yeah, he's lovely.
Oh, oh, Braun knows about the overseer. That's I didn't know about that. Okay. So yeah, no, we met Braun couple weeks back on our journey here. We kind of separated though.
He's a lovable individual once you get past his broody emotions.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. In any case, this is really more of a favor, I guess. And if anything, I'm asking for your help. If you can find more information about
If
the
you're
cult's
asking for a favor,
movements, yes.
I'll probably ask for a favor in the future.
I mean, it could also be a proposal. I mean, do you want money for this, or
I mean, I guess favors for favors with us really isn't anything new at this point.
not sure? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's just say if you can do this for us, I will owe you one.
Okay.
The start to a beautiful friendship, right?
I guess so. Give and take.
Mm.
Yeah.
And your wholesale good right there. Yep.
Yes.
And you guys, while you guys are talking, you hear footsteps, shambling footsteps, and you see Adira coming. Coming. She is coming towards the living room. She's holding onto a wall. And with that, with you guys seeing Adira coming at, we're going to end tonight's session.
Yippee!
With that, I hope my players enjoyed, even though it was a lot of one side and not, it's just a wish-wash with sides. We did get good. We actually completed a lot, and I'm going to actually award the party. Give me 1 second, and I'll award the party.
Ooh.
Party sheet, party sheet. Since you guys actually finished the Adira quest, I'm going to award you. And award. And then I'm going to get rid of Pete.
What?
On the party sheet, I'm going to get rid of Pete so I can award the proper experience to the lower levels. It should be a inventory. No, XP. It should be. How much experience you guys get? Okay. It should be a total of. Sorry, this is taking me some time.
I low-key expected Kyle to do a lot more damage to me.
Oh, if you chose the one, he would have done a lot more.
Yeah, I knew. I would have rather gotten punched than a cat spellcast.
But with that, we're going into the night session. people are getting closer for a level up.
Meanwhile,
So-
Jesus,
Yeah.
goes to dust.
So Leo, I see that. I see how far you are. You're just almost there.
Get there.
Yep. But with that, we're going
Go
into
fuck
tonight's
up some
session.
flats, man.
And I hope our players enjoyed, and I hope that the viewers enjoyed too. We'll see you next time. Bye,
Peace.
everyone.